Yep. Way to go, Harris.
A grand slam home run for Travis Harrison. His third home run of the year, the first grand slam of the year for the Otters, and they lead 4-2 here in the bottom of the 8th.
I just watched that left fielder when he started taking off and running as hard as he could to that fence. I knew it was gone.
The following is a presentation of WUEV Sports.
It's time for the Evansville Otters pregame show on 91.5 FM, WUEV. Coming up prior to first pitch, we'll set the scene for today's ball game, go inside the clubhouse, and interview a member of the Otters about today's matchup, and we'll take a look at what's going on elsewhere in the Frontier League. And now, to get you set for exciting Evansville Otters baseball, let's go out to the diamond for the Evansville Otters pregame show.
Hello and welcome into Bosse Field on a beautiful Father's Day Sunday. Alongside Bill McCune, I'm Sam Jelnick as we get ready for another edition of Evansville Otters baseball as they'll go for the 3-game sweep here at home against the Traverse City Beach Bums. It's a beautiful Father's Day. How are you doing today, Bill?
I'm super, Sam, and I hope you're the same, and it's a beautiful day to watch baseball. And they're working on the field right now, and it is in the best shape I have seen this field all year. And I think that's why the Otters are winning.
Yeah, right now the Otters, since returning home from Schaumburg after they dropped 2 of 3 in rather heartbreaking fashion, they've rebounded with 2 emphatic wins over the Traverse City Beach Bums, winning the first game handily 7-2. Last night a little bit more dicey as the Otters trailed, but were able to take the lead with a big inning. That was in the bottom half of the 5th when the Otters scored 4 runs. 3 coming off the bat of a Travis Harrison 3-run double. The Otters ended up winning that game 5-3. Tyler Vale picked up his first win of the year. He wasn't very sharp, but he was able to manage around a lot of danger, only allowed 3 runs. And then the bullpen came on through 4 innings of shutout with Mitch Aker coming in the 9th to secure his 12th save of the season. So for the Otters, they're now at 17-14. And if you look at the standings right now, the Otters only 1 game back of the River City Rascals, who are currently in action right now at Lake Erie. The Rascals and the Crushers are tied at 1 right now in the top of the 3rd inning. But in the Western Division, Otters in second place now, a game back of the division-leading Rascals. Southern Illinois has now fallen behind the Otters. They've lost 5 in a row. They're on a real snide. Florence at 15-17, 3.5 games back. Gateway 14-19, 5 back. And then bringing up the rear, the normal Corn Belchers at 12-18, 5.5 games back. So the Otters have put themselves into good position and heading into the off day tomorrow with a right combination of an Otters win and a Rascals loss. The Otters could be tied for first place for the first time this season. And the way they've been playing baseball over these past few days, Bill, you got to have some real positive feelings.
I would say so, and plus that, if they win today, that 3 in a row, and Christian was here last night, and I hope that elevates some of our players to an all-star status. And I know, Thomas Toby belongs there, and Ryan Long belongs there, and I think Gardner belongs there, and several of our pitchers belong there. So I hope the commissioner took notice of that, and I know you're voting for those guys, and if I have the opportunity, I'm voting for them, and let's hope the other managers are as well.
Yeah, the All-Star game coming up in a few weeks. That'll be the All-Star break from July 8th till the 12th. Over in O'Fallon, Missouri at River City. And one of those guys hoping to be there, making a very strong case right now is the Otter starter tonight, Luke Rennie. Luke coming in, he'll be making his league-leading 8th start of the season. And boy, has he been good this year. His last time out against Schaumburg, 7 innings of 2-run baseball. The second straight start he did that and was able to pick up his 3rd win of the season. Luke's 3-0 with a 2.90 ERA, 40 1/3 innings, 46 strikeouts, 15 walks, and only 36 hits allowed. He's been fantastic. And back-to-back starts now of 7 innings apiece, 18 strikeouts over that span as well. He's been absolutely terrific, and there's no reason to think that he won't be at that kind of level today against the Beach Bums lineup that's really been struggling here against the Otters pitching staff.
Right, and I just want to add to that conversation you're saying here. I think Mitchell should be.
Yeah.
Right, I think he should be an all-star as well. So I just want to get my plug in.
Yeah, Mitch has been fantastic on the back end of the bullpen for the Otters. He has not blown a save yet this season. He's 12 for 12 this year with an ERA well under 2 at I believe right now a 1.15 if I'm not mistaken. He's been dominant at the back end for the Otters. Other guys like Tyler Beardsley, he's thrown 15 innings now, hasn't allowed a run. Sean Adler's been a very effective weapon at the back end of the bullpen. Really a lot of pieces coming together for the Otters in the back end of their bullpen, and also coming together for them over the past couple of days has been their offense, as the Otters have put up 5 runs yesterday, 7 the day before that, and here's how they're going to line it up today. Remember, Otters fans, the Evansville Otters starting lineup is brought to you by Mr. Quick Pick, here to provide you the roadside service you deserve. Call Mr. Quick Pick at 812-496-2321. David Cronin leads things off as he always does at second base. Zach Wells, who was in his first game since May 25th yesterday, gets bumped up to the 2-hole. He'll be out in center field. Ryan Long hits third for the first time this year, also playing third base for the first time in a while. Jeff Gardner, the cleanup man, after DHing last night, he'll be out in right as him and Travis Harrison swap spots. Travis will be batting fifth and DHing. Joe Lytle, who's off to a nice start here in his Otters career, had another hit last night. He'll bat sixth and play first. And Manny Cruz, normally the third baseman and second baseman, takes another turn at a new spot on the diamond. He'll be the shortstop tonight as Toby Thomas gets the day off. Mike Rizzatello back behind the plate for the first time this series. He'll do the catching of Luke Rennie. And batting ninth is Hunter Cullen, getting his first start in a couple of days. First appearance since the final game at Schaumburg, when he came on in place of Travis Harrison, who was ejected from that game. Hunter batting ninth, playing left field for the Otters, and that's how they'll line it up. A lot of good pieces for the Otters right now, as we'll take our first commercial break and come back with an interview with today's designated hitter, Travis Harrison. We talked with him about his clutch hitting as of late, as well as the announcement that he will be soon a father come this next December, as he has a child on the way, and talking about what this Father's Day means to him. You've been listening to the Evansville Otters pregame show here on WUEV 91.5 FM and the Kruckemeyer and Kahn Otters Radio Network.
Hi, I'm Bill Morgan of Bill Morgan Roofing and Construction. I've built a reputation of doing quality work that will stand the test of time. We didn't get here by knocking on doors, talking gibberish, or trying to be the lowest bid. You don't like to be sold to, and that's not what we do. My philosophy is simple: treating your home like it's my own, from start to finish. For roofing, gutters, siding, give us a call at Bill Morgan Roofing and Construction. Roofing the right way. 812-499-5892 or BillMorganRoofing.com.
The Pizza Brick Road always goes to Tyroni's. I'm in the mood for pizza and I'm ready to go. The Pizza Brick Road goes to Tyroni's. So follow me down the Pizza Brick Road. Road down to Tyroni's. The Pizza Brick Road. The Pizza Brick Road always goes to Tyroni's.
The 2018 Frontier League Home Run Derby and All-Star Game will be held at Car Shield Field in O'Fallon, Missouri on July 10th and 11th. This year's Home Run Derby will feature 4 former Cardinals, headlined by Jim Edmonds, competing against the best sluggers from around the Frontier League. Find out more information and purchase tickets at rivercityrascals.com.
Welcome back to the Evansville Otters pregame show here on WUEV 91.5 FM. I'm joined by what you could call last night's hero, Travis Harrison, who had the 3-run double back in the 4th inning that ended up breaking the game open for the Otters and put them in the lead. Travis, how you doing today?
Doing good, Sam. How are you?
I'm doing pretty well myself, a little hot, but we'll get through it. So in last night's game, like you said before we started the interview, you came up your first time up with the runners in scoring position, but weren't able to come through. But then the next time you were able to knock home 3 runs. What did you learn from your first at-bat that you took into the second?
Oh, yeah, it was nice. I got to have 2 at-bats off him before. And he showed me all of his pitches, so there wasn't anything that I would be surprised about. And fortunately, he threw me a fastball, middle in, first pitch of the at-bat, and I was able to sneak one by.
Yeah, and one of the things that you also did pretty well last night is you're manning right field pretty well. I believe that's the second time you've started out there this year. You also started a few games out in center now. In addition to your time at third base, you've made the transition pretty seamlessly so far this year. How difficult has that been?
Not too difficult, I'll be honest. It's I've done that a lot in my career. I played infield when I was young, outfield in high school, a little bit of third in high school, a little bit of short in high school, third base in pro ball, outfield in pro ball. So there isn't a whole lot of places I haven't played yet.
What's one position that you haven't played yet that you want to?
Second base.
Why?
Well, I always liked Jeff Kent as a player, and I think, if I was out there for one game, I could feel like I was Jeff Kent. That'd be pretty fun.
Do you think you could steal a spot from Cronin, give him a run for his money?
No, but it would be fun to try.
And so with runners in scoring position yesterday, I believe now you're hitting something like 340 on the season with runners in scoring position. What's been your approach with men in scoring position that's allowed you to have such success?
It's just the thought process of, he's in trouble, he's on the ropes. Get a good pitch to hit, whether it's the first pitch of the at-bat and he wants to get ahead, don't let him do that, or don't get yourself out on his pitch. I mean, that's pretty much all hitting in general, but especially in scoring position, those situations, expose even more. And so you really have to stick to your approach, and if you do that, usually good things work.
And for today is Father's Day, of course, and you have a little bit of an extra special Father's Day. Your wife currently pregnant. When's she due now?
Mid-December.
So you got a little bit of time to still prepare for that. But what's it been like now? This will be the last Father's Day, and well, for the rest of your life, where you won't have a kid, but technically you still have one on the way. What's it like for you?
I mean, I'm so used to texting my dad, grandpa, other people, Happy Father's Day. And this morning I woke up to a couple of Happy Father's Day, to be text. And that's when you're like, well, I'm getting old. My life's going to change here pretty soon. But it's good. We're all, everybody's really excited. My family, obviously, myself, my wife. Yeah, time's flying by, and it's going to be here before you know it.
Well, hopefully you'll make today an extra special Father's Day with a good ball game and an Otters win. Best of luck, Travis.
Thanks, Sam. Appreciate it.
You've been listening to the Evansville Otters pregame show here on WUEV 91.5 FM.
No matter how large or small your digging project may be, no matter how urban or rural, you must always call 811 before any digging project. 811 is our national one-call number, alerting your local utility companies to come out and mark any lines they have near your dig site. So before you do this or this, make sure you do this. For digging projects big or small, make the call to 811. Brought to you by Indiana 811.
The Evansville Otters would like to thank the Evansville Courier and Press for their support and coverage of Otters baseball. The Evansville Courier and Press provides news, sports, and weather coverage to the tri-state, both in a print and online edition. The Evansville Courier and Press can be found online at courierandpress.com, as well as on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Pinterest. The Evansville Courier and Press, a member of the Journal Media Group.
GD Ritzy's is a proud supporter of Evansville Otters baseball. GD Ritzy's menu features hamburgers, grilled chicken sandwiches, old-fashioned peanut butter and jelly, and ice cream. With 3 Evansville locations: west at 4810 University Drive, on the north side at 4320 North 1st Avenue, and on the east side at 601 North Green River Road. GD Ritzy's is open from 10 a.m. to 10:30 p.m. Sunday through Thursday, and 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. on Friday and Saturday. GD Ritzy's, a proud supporter of the Evansville Otters.
Welcome back to the Evansville Otters pregame show. Here alongside Bill McHugh, I'm Sam Jelnick as we're counting down to first pitch here at Bosse Field on a beautiful Father's Day, as the Otters look to complete a 3-game sweep of the Traverse City Beach Bums. The Otters taking game 1, 7-2, and then last night a solid 5-3 victory. And now tonight, or rather today, I should say, the 2:05 start time, the Otters looking to complete the 3-game sweep. And with the win, they can also take the season series from the Beach Bums, as Traverse City took 2 of 3 the first time these two teams met. The Otters have now won 2 more here against Traverse City, so they've at least netted themselves a season split of the series, but can go for the win tonight if they can pick up the sweep. And right now for the Otters, the offense has been clicking on all cylinders. A few new guys into the lineup tonight. But for you, Bill, what are your keys to this game if the Otters want to keep on rolling?
They got to get that timely hitting, and that relief pitching has to stay great. This has been one of the secrets that the Otters haven't told the world, that their relief pitching has been sensational. And I think without that, they wouldn't be where they are today.
Yeah, the Otters relief pitching has quietly been one of the best facets of this team, and a lot of times it gets overshadowed by some of their starters working deep into games, so you don't see it very often, but Mitch Aker has got to be the best, if not one of the best closers in the Frontier League right now. He's been fantastic. Tyler Beardsley has developed into a very effective late-inning weapon in a lot of games, like the one against Schaumburg, where in the end the Otters ended up losing. Their bullpen did still end up pitching a lot of very effective innings, giving up 2 runs over about 6 innings of work, but in the end took that loss as Schaumburg bested them. And you can even go back even further than that to last Sunday when the Otters were able to beat the River City Rascals 5-4, and their bullpen ended up throwing over 4 innings of shutout baseball. Tyler Beardsley had 3 innings of shutout work. Mitch Aker picked up another save, so that was fantastic for them. So I agree, Bill. The bullpen has been a really unheralded part for this roster for the Otters, and one part that hasn't been unheralded is the man hitting third today, Ryan Long. He's been not exactly showered with accolades, but his numbers speak for himself, hitting .317, 2 home runs, 13 runs driven in, 4 hits and 9 tries so far this series. He's been fantastic. And how do you think he'll adjust from moving from left field to third base today?
Yeah, I liked him at third base last year and this year, but then again, I think he's really getting accustomed to the outfield, and I think he's doing good, so leave him out there. And I like Cruz at third, to be honest.
Yeah, Manny shifting over to shortstop for today, as the normal backup shortstop Pedro Barrios not in the lineup, so Manny playing shortstop in place of him, as Toby Thomas gets a much-deserved rest, as he's basically played every game this season outside of 2. So now Manny into the lineup in place of him, and that'll do it here on the Evansville Otters pregame show, as we'll step aside for the national anthem here on a beautiful Father's Day. Otters go for the sweep. Coming up next after the national anthem, you've been listening to the Evansville Otters pregame show here on WUEV 91.5 FM and the Krugemeyer and Kahn Otters Digital Network.
SRG Global, a Guardian company, would like to wish the Evansville Otters the best of luck in today's contest. Founded in 1932, SRG Global is one of the world's largest manufacturers of chrome-plated plastic parts for the automotive, commercial truck, and household appliance industry. Located locally at 601 North Congress Avenue in Evansville, SRG Global can be found online at srgglobal.com. They can also be reached in Evansville by phone at 812-477-6151.
You must call 811 at least 2 to 3 business days before any digging project. So before you do this or this, make sure you do this. For digging projects big or small, make the call to 811.
Injuries are inevitable. It doesn't matter if you're playing baseball, walking the dog, or falling from a ladder. Injuries happen. When they do, Tri-State Orthopedics offers treatment for sprains, strains, and fractures by medical specialists. Tri-State Orthopedics is located at 225 Cross Lake Drive in Evansville, just north of the Lloyd and I-164. Tri-State Orthopedics can be reached by phone at 812-477-1558. Its urgent care line is 812-474-OUCH. Tri-State Orthopedics, a proud supporter of Evansville Otters baseball.
It's time for Evansville Otters baseball on 91.5 FM, WUEV. 3-1. Long, toward right, toward the corner, toward the foul pole and over the wall. Fair. Home run for Ryan Long.
1-0, hit high in the air to deep left field. This one's gonna tie the game. A 2-run home run for Toby Thomas.
Don't forget, Otters fans, you can catch every Evansville Otters broadcast on 91.5 FM, WUEV, online at evansvilleotters.com, and through the WUEV mobile app.
The Otters take Game 5 by a score of 1-0, and they are the 2016 Frontier League champions.
Now, let's go out to the diamond for all of the exciting action.
Good afternoon, everybody. Alongside Bill McHugh and Sam Jelinek up here in the booth at Bosse Field as the Otters go for the 3-game sweep of the Traverse City Beach Bums here on a beautiful Father's Day Sunday. The Otters will hand the ball to Luke Rennie to try and complete this sweep. Luke making his league-leading 8th start of the season, 3-0. 40 in the third innings, 46 strikeouts, 15 walks, and only 36 hits allowed as he'll try to keep it going after picking up his 3rd win of the season his last time out earlier this week back on Tuesday when he shut down the Schaumburg Boomers to the tune of 7 innings and only 2 runs allowed. They'll take on the Traverse City Beach Bums, who will try to avoid the sweep at the hands of the Otters here in Evansville. The defense looks like this for the Otters this evening, or this afternoon, I should say. Left to right in the outfield. Hunter Cullen in left, Zach Wells in center, Jeff Gardner in right around the diamond, Ryan Long at third, Manny Cruz at short, David Cronin at second, Joe Lytle at first, and Mike Rizzatello behind the plate. He'll form the battery with Luke Rennie on the mound. Remember, fans, this pitcher and catcher battery is sponsored by the Answer Auto Repair East. Find your battery needs at the Answer Auto Repair East, located at 2319 North Green River Road, or call at 812-475-9000. As RB Field steps to the plate for the Traverse City Beach Bums, I welcome into the booth my partner, Bill McCune. Bill, how you doing today?
Sam, and before we start, I want to wish all those fathers out there in Otterville and Otterville land a happy Father's Day. And I know your father is listening, and I'm going to say to Mr. Gillett, happy Father's Day.
Luke Rennie into his wind. His first pitch of the game to Fields is down and in for ball one. So, Dad, if you're listening out there, a very happy Father's Day to you, as I know you'll be spending it with Mom and Sarah, even though Emily is halfway across the world right now. But enjoy it even though I'm not there. Here's Rennie's 1-0 pitch to Fields. Breaking ball on the outside corner, 1-1. Fields, the switch hitter, batting from the left side against the righty Rennie. Beach Bums going with their navy blue tops with yellow sleeves. 1-1 pitch. Another breaking ball, another good result for Rennie as he drops it onto the outside corner, 1-2. Otters wearing the navy blue tops with white pants opposing the Beach Bums. 1-2 pitch, swung on and missed. A good changeup there from Rennie as he gets Fields down on strikes to open the game.
It looked like that was an off-speed fastball, if I'm not mistaken. Whatever it was very effective.
Yeah, Fields down on just 4 pitches, so now it's Isaac Bernard, the right fielder for Traverse City. He'll stand in now, batting from the left side. Flags blowing a little bit out right now, but we might see that change as the game goes on, as Bernard stands in. Slightly open stance from the left side. First pitch from Rennie. Fastball pops the mitt on the outside edge at the knees, 0-1. Luke has been having himself a very fine season. As I mentioned, 3-0, a ERA of just 2.90. Here's his 0-1. Fastball just off the outside corner for ball one. In addition, Luke has 46 strikeouts, making a very impressive case for an all-star appearance.
46 strikeouts in 40 innings. That's better than 1 strikeout per inning.
1-1 pitch is lined right back up the middle as Rennie almost tried to barehand that one, but thought better of it as Bernard lines a single into center for the first hit of the game. First base runner for the Beach Bums, and with one away, Will Kenger has a man at first.
This is Toby Thomas's competition for the All-Star game right here, or I shouldn't say for the game, for the selection.
Yeah, Will and Toby have been putting up phenomenal years. Kenger, the shortstop for the Beach Bums, swings at the first pitch and fouls it off out of play left-hand side. Kenger hitting .320 on the season, hit his 4th home run of the season in yesterday's game. He's also driven in 18 runs, has 16 doubles as well, plays a clean shortstop. Him and Toby do it a little bit differently. Kenger 6'4", a tall, lanky guy. Thomas a little bit smaller. Rennie comes set, looking over at first, holding on the mound. His 0-1 pitch, breaking ball swung on and missed. And we've seen it a couple of times now here in the series. Kenger getting tied up by good breaking balls.
You took the words out of my mouth. The first game that he played, when we were throwing curveballs, he looked terrible. On that one here, he looked terrible. So keep throwing them curveballs.
We'll see if Rennie goes back to it. Rizzatello sets up down and away the pitch. Fastball hit high in the air to left field, sending the left fielder Cullen back onto the track. He'll make the catch as he spins and throws it back into the infield for the second out.
You know, he hit one like that last night, pretty near identical, where he put our left fielder up against the wall. And again, you make him look like a bad hitter with a terrific curveball. Don't come back with a fastball.
So 2 gone here in the top of the first inning. That brings up the cleanup man, Steve Lohr. Lohr was 0 for 3 in last night's game before being pulled in favor of Noah McGowan, but now starting here tonight and hitting 4th.
Did we ever find out why he was taken out?
Misses, and it's down and in for ball one.
Sam, did we ever find out why he got replaced?
No, we didn't hear anything about that.
Looks like he's going to take off there at first.
Rennie set the 1-0 pitch, runner going, and lined foul just above the Otters' dugout. 1 ball and 1 strike.
You know, if you sit and you study these guys on first base, you can always tell when they're going to steal. There's always something about a player on first who's going to steal for something, whatever it is, but they give themselves away.
So it's 1 ball and 1 strike on board, 2 away, top of the first inning. No score. Rennie set on the mound, looking over at first. Now through over to first, and diving back in is Bernard. He's safe.
You know what I noticed, Sam, about these guys when they're on base and they're going to steal? If you notice, they've got their right hand free, but the left hand is dangling.
1-1 pitch, good breaking ball, freezes lower as Rennie drops it in for a called strike 2.
Yeah. Rennie's got a pretty good breaking pitch so far tonight.
See if he goes back to it here with 2 strikes on Lohr. Luke already with 1 strikeout here in the first inning. Trying to end it now. Comes set. Winds and fires the 1-2. Another breaking ball, and this one's lined into center field. Wells coming on, but will play it on a hop as he picks it up and throws it back in. 2 singles now in the frame for the Beach Bums here in the top of the first.
That was a curveball, but it was a hanging curveball, and that's why he slapped it to center field. Anytime you leave that curveball up in the batter's eyes, you're looking for trouble. You got to keep it from the belt on down to be effective.
Rivera hitting from the left side. DH tonight for the Beach Bums. 2 men on, 2 out. First pitch swung on and missed. Good breaking ball. Runner takes off for third. Throw from Rizzatello, picked by Long, but Bernard able to slide on in. There's runners at the corners now for the Beach Bums.
I tell you what, people can't see this game like we can, but you got to give a lot of credit to Ryan Long down there in third base. That Mike threw a bad throw to third base, and Ryan picked it up and made the tag. I tell you what, that ball could have easily have gone out into left field. But Ryan Long made one heck of a stop.
Yeah, definitely saved a run there as he was able to keep it on the infield. 0-1 on Rivera. Here's the pitch. Swung on and foul tipped into the mitt of Rizzatello behind the plate for strike 2. Rivera's looked bad on 2 straight breaking balls.
If you notice now with Rennie, on this batter and on 2 previous, he had an 0-2 count or 1-2, and yet he let that ball get away. Let the batter get away.
0-2 pitch down in the dirt. Rivera tries to check his swing, and he's able to hold up in time. 1-2.
Right. You got to go for the kill. When you got a guy set up, go for the kill. That sounds terrible, doesn't it?
A little dark. But Rennie trying to get out of the second inning with no damage. Comes ready. The 2-2. Or 1-2, excuse me, down and in, breaking ball just missing. Count now even 2-2.
I tell you what, he's throwing those breaking pitches perfectly. I mean, the last one and this one was good. He didn't go for the bait, but at least they were good. Right location.
Rizzatello setting up outside the 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball down low. Once again, Rivera able to lay off, and the count's full. This will mean that the runner at first, Lohr, will get a head start from first base. Runners at the corners, 2 outs, top of the first inning. Traverse City trying to push across an early run. Payoff pitch. Chopped foul at the plate as that one goes into the Otters' dugout. Count still full, 3-2.
And if you notice, Sam, here it's a 3-2 count, 2 outs, runner is going. And what pitch did he throw? He threw his best pitch, that curveball.
See if he goes back to it here on the second 3-2. Bernard at third, Lohr at first. Rennie on the mound. His payoff pitch. Fouled straight back to the screen as he went with the fastball. And Rivera able to stay alive for another 3-2 pitch.
Yeah, Mike called the right pitch on that. I would have done the same thing, come back with a fastball, because I think he was looking for the curve.
We've seen Rennie go to the changeup once this inning. That was to set down Fields on strikes. He hasn't shown it to Rivera yet. We'll see if he goes to it here. Payoff pitch again. Lined into left center field. Wells with a read on it, though. He's over into the gap, and he'll put it away. As a good jump, able to save a run from coming home and scoring with 2 away, and we'll go to the bottom half of the first inning. It's Traverse City, nothing in Evansville, coming to bat here on WUEV 91.5 FM and the Kruckemeyer & Kahn Otters Digital Network.
Heritage Federal Credit Union has 7 full-service branches in both
everybody's
Evansville.
talking about the ring.
It's pretty great, huh?
Pretty great. It's amazing. You gotta tell me, man. Where'd you get it?
Kruckemeyer & Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Kruckemeyer & Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Kruckemeyer & Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Kruckemeyer & Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
So let's see it. I absolutely love it. He did a fabulous job picking it out. I couldn't be happier.
Well, I had a lot of help.
I bet I know where it came from.
Kruckemeyer & Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Kruckemeyer & Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Kruckemeyer & Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Kruckemeyer & Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
I just love this place. And I just love that ring. It's gorgeous. Where did he get it? Kruckemeyer & Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Kruckemeyer & Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Kruckemeyer & Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Kruckemeyer & Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
So, everybody's talking about the ring.
It's pretty great, huh?
Pretty great. It's amazing.
An early run as it's Cronin, Wells, and Long to lead things off for the Otters in the bottom half of the first inning. No score still as John Havard goes to the mound for the Beach Bums. Havard making his 7th start of the season. He's 1-3 with a 4.90 ERA. The lefty, 6'1", 180 pounds. Tossing to the lefty at the plate. Cronin, his first pitch of the game. Fastball on the outside corner, 0-1.
And if you notice, the third baseman isn't taking any chances. He's up on the grass, expecting or hoping that Mr. Cronin don't bunt.
0-1 pitch to Cronin. Takes down low as the fastball sinks in around ankle high. 1 ball and 1 strike. David hitting .319 this season now.
Been a great addition to the Otters.
Yeah, not only that, he's been hitting .455 as a leadoff man, so he's been doing his work at the top of the order. 1-1 pitch. Cronin hits it hard on the ground to the shortstop Kenger, who stays down on it, picks it up and throws out Cronin at first for the first out of the bottom of the first inning.
His shortstop is a little. He is smooth and he is a competitor to Toby, but I've got to say I'm in Toby's corner.
A little impartial.
Yes, just a little.
So now it's Zach Wells, who after hitting 6th yesterday, bats in the second hole here. He was 0 for 4 in his return from the DL, left on right. Match up the first pitch. Fastball over the outside half, 0-1 on Wells. A couple of Otters players, quite a few actually, going with the high stirrup socks here on Sunday. 0-1 delivery. Fastball a little bit down and away as Wells was able to check his swing in time, 1-1.
He was so smooth in going after that last out in that first inning, and he just got Joe DiMaggio.
1-1 pitch. Wells pops it up in the air on the right-hand side, but that'll drift out of play, 1-2.
Joe DiMaggio trait. You know, you love to see a ball go flying in the outfield, and here goes the center fielder, left fielder, whatever, and they're just coasting, gliding like a Kentucky racehorse, and they just make the catch look so easy.
1-2 pitch to Wells. Swings and misses. He's down on strikes. First strikeout of the game for Havard, and he's through 2 batters here in the first inning. 2 up, 2 down. It'll be up to Ryan Long for the Otters to avoid a 1-2-3 frame.
We used to have a center fielder here for a number of years by the name of Chris Sweeney. I'll tell you what, he was the smoothest, one of the nicest outfielders that ever patrolled Otterville.
So now it's Ryan Long, who normally an outfielder for the Otters, but playing third tonight, left on left matchup. First pitch. Fastball yanked down and away by Havard for ball 1.
Playing third and batting third. That's ironic.
Long, one of the few guys not going with the high socks tonight as he wears the long pants. The 1-0. Fastball over the middle of the plate as he started his swing but thought better of it. And it's 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, it was a pretty good breaking pitch. He thought it was going to be inside. He started his swing. He thought it was inside, held up, but broke right over that plate.
Havard's 1-1 delivery. Pitch down low and Long lays off. 2-1. Ryan hitting .317 this season. Had 2 hits in last night's game. So he's had 2 hits in each of the first 2 games here.
And that center fielder's shading him to left.
The pitch hit in the air to left field, but right at the left fielder Oland, who goes over a few steps to his right and puts it away for the final out of the inning. Otters go down in order in the first, and we'll go to the second. It's Evansville nothing and Traverse City nothing here on WUEV 91.5 FM and the Krugmeyer & Kahn Otters Digital Network.
Why Old National Bank? Old National Bank began in 1834 with just 1 room and a passion for helping people prosper. Today, we are honored and grateful to be the financial partner for so many businesses, families, and individuals like you. From our commitment to safety and security to our promise of service that will exceed your expectations, we want to be your bank for life. Old National Bank, member FDIC.
Hi, this is Joe Townsend from JMT Restoration. We are proud to be a sponsor of the 2016 Frontier Champion Evansville Otters. If you ever have a mold or water restoration issue in your home or business, give us a call at 812-205-5384. JMT Restoration Service, where professional work meets affordable pricing. Remember, go Otters!
The Tri-State Area Marathon service stations are proud supporters of the Evansville Otters. Marathon has over 5,100 Marathon-branded stations nationwide, and a full list of area Marathon stations and a list of daily gas prices are available online at mymarathonstation.com. Marathon provides products which support commercial, industrial, and retail operations. Marathon's slogan is Fueling the American Spirit.
I tell you, Mike, I am so proud to be the president of the Chris Sweeney fan club. I bet I get another 5,000 fans signing up.
Alongside the president of the Chris Sweeney fan club, I'm Sam Johnny here in the booth with Bill McEwen as we go to the top of the second inning. 6, 7, and 8 for the Beach Bums. Kendall Patrick, Noah McGowan, and Max Dudo here for the Beach Bums as they put up 2 hits in the first inning, but nothing doing for them as Patrick stands in from the right side. Luke working from the first base side of the rubber, rocks and deals the first pitch. Fastball that shifts onto the outside corner, 0-1.
Back there at the studio, Mr. Paul Mattingly, he is really on the ball.
0-1 pitch swung on and missed as Rennie spins one by Patrick. And it's quickly 0-2 to open up the top of the second. No score here between the Beach Bums and the Otters as Evansville goes for the 3-game sweep. Rennie wheels and deals the 0-2. Slider down and away, and Patrick able to lay off for ball 1.
Good pitch, though. See, this way here, he's throwing that breaking pitch low, which you've got to do. You can't throw it high. You can't hang it.
Rennie winds and serves up the 1-2. Fastball called strike 3 on the inside corner as he busts Patrick inside. He was looking curveball down and away. Instead, got the heater. As he's down looking for the first out of the second.
You know, one of the things, Sam, real quick, Mr. Bussing always wants about the Otterville here, Bossy Field, is a friendly atmosphere. And if you go down to the concourse,
first pitch to the next hitter, Noah McGowan, fastball just above the zone.
That refreshment stand there on the concourse where you got Morgan and the K-League, 2 of them, and North Posey High School.
1-0 pitch popped in the air on the right-hand side, going into foul ground. Lytle in front of the dugout, as is Rizzatello, and it's Lytle who collides with Rizzatello and hangs on to the baseball for the out.
Yeah, but did he knock him out?
Lytle's back up on his feet and will throw the ball around the infield. He's okay. Took a pretty big blow from Rizzatello there, but able to hold on and make the catch.
Wow, what I thought was 2 catchers colliding. It's like, you know, I would say if a catcher collided with the third baseman is going to get hurt. But when you have 2 catchers colliding, wow. But anyway, You got North Boise, Harrison, and Memorial girls working and guys working in that stand. Go down and give them a hello and buy something. They're a bunch of good kids.
So now it's Max Dudo with 2 outs and nobody on, top of the second inning. Dudo batting from the left side, 195 hitter this season. Rennie looking for a 1-2-3 shutout frame. His first pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but Dudo unable to hold up his swing, says the home plate umpire Mike Weinstein, and it's 0-1.
You know, I'm going to say this, Sam. So far, Rennie is showing an outstanding breaking pitch.
Yeah, it's been very sharp thus far, getting a lot of swings and misses. The 0-1, another breaking ball, but this one drops a little bit too much off the outside edge. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, when you got a very effective breaking pitch to go with your fastball, boy, you're sitting there pretty.
Rennie kicks and deals the 1-1. Breaking ball just a little bit low as Dudo started his swing, but was able to hold back on it. 2-1. We've seen in this series, Otters pitchers have been primarily going to the breaking ball first against the Beach Bums lineup that has not been able to hit anything that spins.
You're right. An awful lot of breaking pitches.
2-1. This time a fastball from Rennie and fouled straight back as Dudo was on it. 2-2.
Maybe that's why the Traverse City team is not batting too high. And so far, you mentioned that only 4 of them are batting over 200. Let's hope that continues tonight.
It's 2-2 on Dudo, nobody on, 2 away. Top of the second inning, still scoreless here in Game 3 of this series. Rennie's pitch. Breaking ball down and in as he tried to get Dudo to swing at one on his back foot, but he holds up, and the count's full 3-2.
You know, so far, what we've seen with Rennie's breaking pitch, that curveball, which has been got such a good bite to it, but it's low and inside too many times. What Mike should do is move a little over so that the ball breaks over the plate rather than inside.
Payoff pitch swung on and missed as Rizzatello drops it, but picks it up and throws down to first to retire Dudo on the strikeout. 2 punch-outs in the frame for Rennie, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. We'll go to the bottom half of the second inning. Evansville nothing and Traverse City nothing here on WUEV 91.5 FM and the Kruckemeyer and Kahn Otters Radio Network.
I just love this place. And I just love that ring. It's gorgeous. Where did he get it? Kruckemeyer and Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Kruckemeyer & Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Kruckemeyer & Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Kruckemeyer & Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
So, everybody's talking about the ring.
It's pretty great, huh?
Pretty great. It's amazing. You gotta tell me, man. Where'd you get it?
Kruckemeyer and Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Kruckemeyer & Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Kruckemeyer & Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Kruckemeyer & Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
So let's see it. I absolutely love it. He did a fabulous job picking it out. I couldn't be happier.
Well, I had a lot of help.
I bet I know where it came from.
Kruckemeyer and Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Kruckemeyer & Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Kruckemeyer & Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Kruckemeyer & Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
I just love this place.
Hey Otters fans, remember whether you're searching for an exquisite diamond engagement ring, diamond anniversary band, dazzling earrings, or a gorgeous diamond bracelet, Kruckemeyer & Kahn is the place for extraordinary value and a pleasurable experience. Kruckemeyer & Kahn, a supporter of Evansville Otters baseball. Jeff Gardner leads it off for the Otters as Havard rocks and fires the first pitch home. Fastball inside, the Gardner turns his shoulder away from, and it's ball 1.
You know, I think, Sam, if you want to win any woman, girl, lady's heart.
1-0 pitch. Gardner takes a fastball at the knees on the inside half, 1-1.
I think a diamond would do it.
Oh, yeah, I think so. Gardner standing in, batting from the left side against the southpaw Havard. Kicks and deals the 1-1. Gardner tries to check his swing on a slider. They'll appeal down to first. First base umpire Phil Kundle says Jeff held up in time, so he jumps ahead in the count 2-1. Gardner hitting .257, 1 for 4 this series with 5 walks. The 2-1 hit on the ground foul up the first base line. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
You know, many years ago when I was in the school administration, I'd be there when the teachers and all would come in, and I'd always say, "Good morning, girls." And I had this one teacher who used to say, "We're not girls, we're women." So
2-2 pitch. Gardner hits it through the hole on the left side as he stays in on a breaking ball and shoots it the other way on the ground for a base hit. Jeff came into today hitting just .231 against left-handed pitching, but a good show of patience there, taking the breaking ball in the outside half and going with it for a base knock.
Well, the object was he slapped at that ball. Rather than take a big swing, he just placed it, slapped it, put it where it should be.
Yeah, shortstop Kenger was playing up the middle, so Jeff had a lot of room to work with on the left side as he's aboard at first with the Otters' first hit. The first pitch to Travis Harrison, fastball outside edge, 0-1.
Yeah, Mr. Travis is going to be a father in December.
Yep, correct. We talked to him on the pregame interview. He's expecting a child with his wife. The 0-1 hit in the air to center field. RB Fields going over to his right in straightaway center. He puts it away for the first out.
That's an experience that it's a joy, put it that way. As the father of 7, 4 boys and 3 girls, I was blessed. Or my wife was blessed, put it that way. My wife was blessed.
And you were just blessed to have her.
I was, they all turned out to be happy, no problems, and that was the most important thing.
So with 1 out, Gardner still at first. It's Joe Lytle, Otters first baseman yesterday. Same spot today, but now batting 6th. Wide open stance from the left side. The first pitch home. Fastball about letter high, but catches the strike zone 0-1.
And I'll tell you what, Sam, I'm pleased to have my wife sitting down there watching the game with my first daughter, first child, Cindy.
Havard throws over to first, and Gardner back in standing. First move we've seen from Havard here in this one. 1 out. Gardner at first, bottom of the second inning. Lytle at the plate, no score. Beach Bumps and Otters doing battle here on Father's Day Sunday. 0-1 pitch, fastball around the shoe tops, had plenty of plate, but not the height, and it's ball 1.
Gardner has been one of the more effective base stealers for the Otters, and what a good situation he's got right now.
Slide step home, the 1-1 pitch chopped on the ground to the third baseman McGowan, who charges and only has 1 play. That's the first. He throws out Lytle by a half step as Gardner advances to second with now 2 away.
I don't understand that one. Maybe you could. That was high and inside, and yet he chopped at it. Hit a high chopper to the third baseman when I thought that would have been a perfect, well, I put it this way, steal situation.
Yeah, potentially maybe a missed sign there for Lytle, who thought it might have been a hit and run or
That's
something like that.
That's what I'm thinking. That's exactly what I'm alluding to. You don't generally swing at pitches like that one.
Now it's Manny Cruz at the plate with Gardner at second, 2 away. The first pitch home is on the outside corner at the knees, 0-1.
Well, if it was a missed the sign, it won't be the first, it won't be the last.
Manny, the shortstop for the Otters tonight for the first time this season. Very good with runners in scoring position this year. The 0-1 swings and misses. So he whiffs on a fastball, 0-2. Manny came into this game hitting .429 with runners in scoring position. All 12 of his runs driven in have come with a man at either second or third. So he knows how to get it done, but he's in a quick hole, 0-2. 2 outs, Gardner at second. No score, bottom of the second. 0-2 pitch. Down and away off the shoe tops, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes.
I would say that was a fork ball or a sinker in some manner. That had a good drop to it.
Havard trying to work out of this frame. He's allowed his first hit, but trying to not allow his first run. The pitch down in the dirt, blocked by Patrick, and Gardner will stay at second.
3-2.
2-2.
2-2. Looked up at the scoreboard, and I thought it was a 3.
The glare out there with the scoreboard lighting, not exactly the best right now.
I know it.
So it's 2-2 on Cruz. Gardner gets his lead off of second. Manny hitting from the right side. Havard, the southpaw, comes set. The pitch down in the dirt off the catcher, Patrick, and Gardner will scamper to third as Patrick retrieves it in front of the Beach Bums dugout. Gardner now at third base with 2 away and a 3-2 count on Cruz.
That would have been great if it was 3-2 because that would have been ball 4, but it also would have allowed what's name to score, possibly.
So we'll see whether or not Havard goes back to any of his off-speed pitches here. 3-2, he's got bases open. And after a wild pitch there, one more could score. Gardner from third with 2 away. The payoff pitch. Up and away nearly to the backstop as the catcher Patrick had to jump and stab at it to keep it in front, and Cruz works the walk after being down in the count 0-2.
Well, Cruz has got 4 stolen bases already.
Hasn't been caught yet this year either.
Pardon?
Hasn't been caught yet this year either.
Right, but this is a perfect situation with Cruz's speed, and you've got Gardner on third with good speed. Might be...
First pitch to Rizzatello at the top of the zone on the outside half, 0-1.
Oh, you know, how many times has Mike been at bat and you had runners on first and third?
Quite a bit.
My goodness.
Rizzatello hitting from the right side, the 0-1 pitch. Fastball sails outside, easy take, 1-1. Mike hitting just a $143 this season, 2 for his last 16. One of his most pressing issues is his ability to hit with runners in scoring position, hitting just .083 with ducks on the pond. The 1-1 looks at a fastball that's just a hair off the outside corner, 2-1.
Yeah, Mike has had many, many good chances of getting RBIs.
Yeah, but so far only 3 for him on the season.
Right.
But a chance for a 4th year. Gardner at third, Cruz at first, 2 away, bottom of the second. The pitch, lined into right center field. Fields going over into the gap. He won't have a play as this will roll all the way to the right center field fence. One run scores.
Go to third.
Cruz coming home. Rizzatello going around second, and he'll be into third with a headlong dive. His second triple of the season, and the Otters have a 2-0 lead.
I tell you what, we should speak more of that situation. That maybe helps him. Right, he's got 2 triples, and I think he's got a double out of his. 4 hits?
3 doubles, 2 triples so far this year for Mike. So he puts the Otters in front by 2 now, 2-0. Gardner and Cruz come home to score.
Yeah, he put some wood on that ball, I'll tell you. And he's got good speed. Both of our catchers have got good speed.
Now it's Hunter Cullen at the plate, Rizzatello at third. The first pitch homes on the outside edge, 0-1 on Cullen. Hitting 9th today for the Otters after not playing in the first 2 games of the series. Hitting .240 this season from the left side, left-on-left matchup. 4 runs driven in so far for Hunter as he swings at the 0-1 and pops it in the air to the shortstop Kenger, who barely has to move as he puts it away for the final out of the inning. But the Otters get 2 on the Rizzatello triple to right center. And we'll go to the top of the 3rd inning. It's Evansville 2 and Traverse City nothing here on WUEV 91.5 FM and the Kruckemeyer and Kahn Otters Radio Network.
Since 1994, Slay's Restoration has been assisting tri-state residents clean up and restore their properties after disasters of all kinds. Located at 2121 Cotter Avenue in Evansville, Slay's Restoration offers assistance for water damage, fire and smoke damage, mold and biohazard mitigation, complete reconstruction, and much more. Slay's Restoration can be reached toll-free 24 hours a day at 1-888-776-8555. It can also be found online at slaysrestoration.com.
Have you been looking for a way to learn more about the University of Evansville experience? Well, Purple Visit Day is a great way to learn more about how to become a UE student. Join us on campus Friday, June 22nd, 8:15 a.m. to 2 p.m. Spend the day on campus. Learn about financial aid and scholarships, student life, Harlexton, tours of campus, and meetings with faculty. Purple Visit Day is coming, June 22nd. For more info or to register, go to evansville.edu/visit.
The Tin Fish Restaurant, located at 300 West Jennings Street in Newburgh, Indiana, is a proud supporter of Evansville Otters baseball. Independently owned and operated, the Tin Fish menu features salads and sandwiches, as well as seafood platters and combos, and seafood burritos, tacos, and burgers. The Tin Fish Restaurant is open 7 days a week from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. It can be reached by phone at 812-490-7000. The Tin Fish Restaurant.
Luke Rennie now staked to a 2-run advantage on the Rizzatello 2-run triple. Remember, fans, Thunderbolt Pass Golf Course has the best golf rates in town. Now offering 18 holes with a cart for just $18. Don't forget the dollar drafts and $5 pitchers of ice-cold beer. Come and visit the Bolt, Thunderbolt Pass Golf Course, supporter of Evansville Otters baseball.
You know, the Otters have 6 triples, and Mike has 2 of them, and Long has the other 2. And of course, then there's
Rennie's first pitch of the inning is chopped right to the third baseman. It's Ryan Long who picks it up and throws out Alec Olden to begin the inning. And on one pitch, Rennie has the first out of the third inning.
Yeah, well, anyway, let's hope we get more triples. I guess that's what I was trying to say.
Yeah, that's now the third triple we've seen in this series. Long and Cronin each had one in the first game of this series. Back-to-back at-bats. So now it's R.B. Fields, the center fielder leadoff man, struck out swinging his first time up and looks at a first pitch breaking ball that swoops on in for strike one.
Ladies, gentlemen out there in Otterville listening.
0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground, but well foul up the first base line. Quickly 0-2 on Fields.
When you hear Sam citing all these statistics, he's doing it from memory. You're never looking at any paper.
0-2 pitch, curveball just outside as Fields launches it all the way into the mid of Rizzatello as he curves around the edge. 1-2.
I'm very impressed.
I try my best, Phil. 1-2 pitch. Curveball called strike 3 as that one dropped in onto the inside corner. Fields questioning the location of that pitch, but he'll head back to the dugout. Now down on strikes for the second time. Once swinging and now looking.
Well, I think he got fooled because he dips a little and then he pops up. So it crossed his chest, but then when he popped up, hey, you know.
So now it's Isaac Bernard who singled his first time up on a line drive right back through the box. Rennie's first pitch. Fastball outside corner, and Rennie plowing ahead here in this inning. 0-1 on Bernard. 2 outs. Otters lead 2-0. Top of the third frame. Bernard, the right fielder, batting from the left side. A .295 hitter this season. The pitch. Curveball on his back foot as he lays off 1-1.
I tell you, Rennie has been throwing a lot of strikes, and if it is a ball, it isn't by much.
Luke ready on the mound, working from the first base side of the rubber. Roxon deals the pitch. Little looping liner that'll drop into left field for a base hit as that one was off the thumbs of Bernard, but he fights it off into left field for his second hit of the game.
He got jammed on that. You described this game very, very well. I'm very, very impressed by you. He was jammed. I use different terminology, but Sam, he gets the job done.
Yeah, right through the hole on the left side. Yeah. Cruz was playing up the middle, even if he'd been playing at normal depth. No play on it. So Bernard 2 for 2, and now it's Kenger who flew out to left his first time up. Right on left matchup, man aboard, 2 outs. And the first pitch to Kenger, he looks silly on a breaking ball as he chases one down low, 0-1.
That's what you got to throw this guy. Keep that ball low and inside on this guy.
Kenger flew out to the warning track and left his first time up. 0-1 pitch. Another breaking ball. He rolls over it right to the first baseman, Lytle, who underhand flips to Rennie covering the bag, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning for the Beach Bums, but 1 left aboard. We'll go to the bottom half of the third inning. It's Evansville 2 and Traverse City nothing here on WUEV 91.5 FM and the Krugmeyer and Kahn Otters Digital Network.
I just love this place. And I just love that ring. It's gorgeous. Where did he get it? Krugmeyer & Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Krugmeyer & Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Krugmeyer & Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Krugmeyer & Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
I just love this place. And I just love that ring. It's gorgeous. Where did he get it? Krugmeyer & Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Krugmeyer & Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Krugmeyer & Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Krugmeyer & Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
I just love this place. And I just love that ring. It's gorgeous. Where did he get it? Kirkemeyer & Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Kirkemeyer & Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Kirkemeyer & Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Kirkemeyer & Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
Otters baseball.
David Cronin leads off the inning in the first pitch home. He watches it on the inside corner, 0-1 as he was showing bunt, but looks at the strike. Otters lead 2-0 as we enter the bottom half of the third inning. Top of the order for the Evansville Ball Club. Cronin leading us off. Havard into the wind, his 0-1. Fastball nibbles the outside edge as he targets nicely, 0-2.
And the third baseman moves back now with 2 strikes on. The third baseman moves back.
And doubting Cronin will bunt with 2 strikes. Down the count, 0-2, Havard's pitch. Flown in the air to center field. Fields with a false step in, but now traces back and is able to settle up and put it away for the first out of the inning.
I tell you what, as long as they keep hitting the ball, whether they hit it to the players or fly balls or ground balls, that's a good point that they're swinging and making contact. The balls, base hits will come, but as long as they make contact, that's what counts.
Yeah, Cronin put a pretty good swing on that baseball, but right to Fields in center. Yeah. So now it's Zach Wells who struck out swinging his first time up. And he watches a first pitch fastball skip in for ball 1. Zach, the only strikeout victim thus far for the Otters, as Havard's only put up 1. He's only walked 1 as well, but 2 runs across for Evansville. The 1-0 pitch. Flown in the air to left field. Left fielder Olin going back a few steps. Will reach up and put it away on the backhand. And Wells is retired, a fly ball to left, and there's 2 away. So quickly 2 up, 2 down for Havard, trying to come back from a 2-run inning in the second. Keep this game at just 2-0 as it's Ryan Long now. Flew out to left field his first time up. 2-0 Evansville leads bottom half of the third inning. 2 out, nobody on. First pitch home to Long. Fastball just under the kneecaps. Misses inside, 1-0.
Ryan can slap those balls to left center, and he's got a big gap there between short and third.
1-0. Takes a fastball underneath his arms for ball 2. Can look for something to drive now here. 2-0, nobody on. Otters leading 2-0. Wind blowing a little bit out towards left field. Havard rocks and deals the 2-0. Fastball on the outside black. 2-1 now on Ryan. Third baseman for the Otters. Hitting well over his past 5. 7 for his last 17. Slightly open stance from the left side. Here's the 2-1 from Havard. On the inside corner, as that one looked like it was breaking back in towards Long. It's 2-2.
Yeah, it would have been jammed if he had gotten that, and I think that would have been an easy out to the pitcher.
Havard wheels and deals the 2-2 pitch. Tapped up the first base line. First baseman Lord right on the bag.
Foul.
He fields it in fair territory, says the first base umpire Phil Kundle, and he steps on the bag to end the inning.
How did you see?
I thought it was fair.
Okay.
We'll go to the top half of the fourth inning. We're through 3. It's Evansville 2 and Traverse City nothing here on WUEV 91.5 FM and the Kirkemeyer & Kahn Otters Digital Network.
Hi, I'm Bill Morgan of Bill Morgan Roofing and Construction. I've built a reputation of doing quality work that will stand the test of time. We didn't get here by knocking on doors, talking gibberish, or trying to be the lowest bid. You don't like to be sold to, and that's not what we do. My philosophy is simple: treating your home like it's my own, from start to finish. For roofing, gutters, siding, give us a call at Bill Morgan Roofing and Construction. Roofing the right way. 812-499-5892 or BillMorganRoofing.com.
The pizza brick road always goes to Tyroni's. I'm in the mood for pizza and I'm ready to go. The pizza brick road goes to Tyroni's. So follow me down the pizza brick road. Road down to Tyroni's. The pizza brick road. The pizza brick road always goes to Tyroni's.
The 2018 Frontier League Home Run Derby and All-Star Game will be held at Car Shield Field in O'Fallon, Missouri on July 10th and 11th. This year's Home Run Derby will feature 4 former Cardinals headlined by Jim Edmonds competing against the best sluggers from around the Frontier League. Find out more information and purchase tickets at rivercityrascals.com.
Steve Lohr leads it off for the Beach Bums. It'll be 4, 5, and 6 for Traverse City in the top of the 4th. Rennie's first pitch fastball a little bit high as it bends Lohr out of the way. 1 ball and no strikes. Otters lead 2-0. Top of the 4th inning in the finale of this 3-game set. The 1-0. Breaking ball loops on in as Lohr takes it for strike 1.
They were advertising the All-Star Game in between the break there and mentioned that Home Run Derby.
1-1 pitch. Fastball at the top of the zone, pops the mitt on the outside half, 1-2.
I think our own Mr. Gardner won that championship last year.
He did last year.
Yeah.
He also hit 23 home runs, tying a franchise record, 1-2, breaking ball down and away. Lohr lays off on the pitch in the dirt, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now, that would be interesting. Now, let's say that Gardner does not make the selection of being an All-Star. Would he be invited back?
2-2 pitch, fastball just a little bit off the edge, and the count's full on Lohr. I don't know, actually.
Just to participate in the Home Run Derby.
I think it might be his choice, potentially.
Yeah.
But I'm not quite sure. Payoff pitch from Rennie. Breaking ball just inside. So that one backed up on Lohr, and Rennie just can't find the inside edge. First walk allowed by Rennie today, and Lohr's aboard a leadoff base runner for the Beach Bums in the 4th.
Designated hitter Alexei Rivera.
So now it's Rivera, the DH for the Beach Bums, batting from the left side. Lohr at first. And the pitch home, a fastball on the outside corner, 0-1.
This Rivera played pretty good defensive outfield yesterday, playing left field, and robbed Toby of a double.
Up against the left center field fence.
Yeah.
0-1 on Rivera. Rennie set on the mound, looking over at first. The pitch. Breaking ball chopped foul down the first base side. That'll rattle into the Evansville Otters bullpen bench. And it's 0-2.
It's got to get that curveball a little lower. This is the guy that can do damage for you if you keep that high.
Now, Rivera flew out to left center field his first time up on a nice play by Wells, who tracked it down with ease. 0-2 pitch.
Ooh.
Breaking ball slips out of Rennie's hand as it ends up high and away for ball 2.
So he just advertised what pitch he was going to throw. See, now I'd come back with a fastball inside.
We'll see where Rizzatello sets up. He's setting up, down, and away. Rennie set. Holding on the mound, the short leg kick, the 1-2. Fastball lined right to Cronin at second. He snares it, throws back to first. And that's a double play. 4-3, you'll score it. As that ball was an absolute laser beam to Cronin, but he barely had to move as he gloved and threw out Lohr at first for the twin killing.
The runner on first had no chance. He was dead no matter what.
Probably not exactly the double play Luke Rennie was hoping for, but he'll take it. So the base is now empty, 2 away. Kendall Patrick at the plate, and Rennie's first pitch to him is popped in the air to right field. Gardner taking a few steps in. He's camped underneath it, and he puts it away with 2 hands to end the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Otters still lead by 2. It's Evansville 2, Traverse City nothing here on WUEV 91.5 FM and the Krugmeyer and Kahn Otters Radio Network.
I just love this place. And I just love that ring. It's gorgeous. Where did he get it? Kirkemeyer and Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Krugmeyer & Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Krugmeyer & Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Krugmeyer & Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
So, everybody's talking about the ring.
It's pretty great, huh?
Pretty great. It's amazing. You gotta tell me, man. Where'd you get it?
Kirkemeyer and Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Krugmeyer & Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Krukemeyer & Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Krukemeyer & Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
So let's see it. I absolutely love it. He did a fabulous job picking it out. I couldn't be happier.
Well, I had a lot of help.
I bet I know where it came from.
Krukemeyer and Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Krukemeyer & Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Krukemeyer & Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Krukemeyer & Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
Find out next time.
Luke Rennie with an unconventional scoreless frame in the fourth inning thanks to the line drive double play. The Otters will try to extend their advantage. They lead 2-0 here in the bottom half of the fourth inning. It'll be Gardner, Harrison, and Lytle in the frame. Jeff singled through the hole on the left side and ended up scoring on the Rizzatello triple his first time up. Hafford back out for his fourth inning of work. Winds and fires the first pitch to Gardner. Swung on and missed as Jeff whiffs on the fastball, 0-1.
Yeah, this that'd be interesting. We have, well, you could ask Steve if you see him what the procedure would be if he's not selected.
0-1 pitch. Gardner with a little liner over the head of Kenger and on into left center field, cut off by the center fielder Fields, who throws it back in, and Gardner's aboard at first with his second hit of the day.
And in both cases, there have been left field, left center.
Keeping his hands inside the baseball and going with it. That one was a little bit on the inside corner, but he fought it off the other way. Over Kenger and on into left center for another base knock, and now it's Travis Harrison. Flew out to center field his first time up. Center fielder Fields playing him into the left center field gap. And the first pitch home to Harrison misses down and in for ball one.
And third baseman's playing back, not expecting a bunt. This would be a perfect situation for a bunt. Move the runner over.
1-0 from Hafford. Drops it on to the outside corner as Harrison can only watch it by 1-1.
And he's not bunting because Andy's not giving any signs on there. He just that usual thing of clapping or punching one fist on top of the other.
Hafford set at the shoulders and throws over to first. Gardner back in standing. Jeff has stolen 4 bases this year. He's also been caught 3 times. Harrison hitting from the right side, 282 on the season. Been heating up lately. 6 for 17 with 7 RBIs over his past 5 games. Hafford ready. The pitch. Ooh. Broken bat as it's cued back to the screen. Travis way out in front, hit that off the cup at the end of the bat. As it just turned his barrel into splinters.
I haven't seen that many this year, but in the past, we saw more broken bats, not splintered bats, broken bats, where the barrel of the bat has gone out to the infield.
And that was just a straight splinter there, right, which was odd. You don't see that very often. So Travis with some new wood. He's down in the count 1-2. Gardner at first base. Nobody out. Bottom of the fourth inning. Otters in front by 2 runs. The pitch. Chopped down the third base line. That's foul. And Harrison stays alive. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
There's nothing worse for a batter than, this is my favorite bat. Oh, I love this bat. And then you break it or whatever, and I'll never get another hit.
Well, Harrison was having success with that piece of lumber. We'll see if he can continue it here. The 1-2 swung on and missed. Chases the high fastball. Yeah. Hafford picks up his second strikeout of the game, and there's now 1 out. Gardner still at first, and Joe Lytle stepping in.
Now, the way Joe's been hitting the ball, I would say it would be a good hit-and-run situation. Not on the first pitch, of course. We'll have to see what happens.
Lytle bounced out to third his first time up, chased a pitch up and in.
Yeah, miscommunication possibly. We talked about that.
Left on left matchup, first pitch. Down in the dirt, blocked by Patrick, and Gardner will hold at first base, 1-0.
I'd give the hit and run now. Now's a good pitch.
Lytle digs back in, taps the plate, points his bat out to center field. Havard gets his sign and comes set across from the shoulders. Gardner with the lead, the 1-0. Fastball at the knees, outside corner. Lytle forced to take that one. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, Andy's giving a lot of signs down there now. I didn't see Gardner acknowledge he got it.
Havard ready, the 1-1, Gardner running, pitch inside, throw down to second's going to be not in time as the throw skipped in, forced the shortstop Kendra to pick it. By the time he got the tag back down, Gardner was able to slide in with his 5th stolen base of the season.
People out there in Otterville, I can't describe that play as well as this guy. This is exactly what happened. He should have been out. The ball beat him, but as you said, he picked it.
Yeah, so now the catcher Patrick out to the mound to discuss with Havard, go through what sign combination they want to go with right now. Gardner now at second in scoring position for Lytle, 1 RBI on the season. That was on his first hit as an Otter, an RBI single in the first game of this series. He's got Gardner at second, 1 away. Bottom of the fourth inning, 2-0. Evansville leads. The pitch. Bouncing ball to the shortstop Kendra, who fields it on the third big hop and tosses over to first to retire Lytle. 6-3 on the putout. Gardner advances to third on the play, and with 2 away, Manny Cruz will be at the plate in the same situation he had his first time up. Gardner at third, 2 outs, and a chance to knock him home and give the Otters a 3-0 lead.
Or situation when Cruz was batting, there was a wild pitch.
Havard from the full windup, his first pitch. Cruz tries to check his swing, but ends up taking it back to the screen, 0-1.
And that was a high outside pitch. He didn't want to swing, but he had committed himself.
So Cruz will take an extra moment, try and regroup. Commit to his approach at the plate. Is very non-committal about that swing there. And he walked his first time up, was down in the count 0-2, and worked it all the way back to full before walking. Havard gets his sign, wheels and deals the 0-1. Breaking ball swerves around the outside corner a little high as well, 1-1. Gardner leads off of third. Havard, the lefty, deals the 1-1. Bounced foul towards the Beach Bums dugout as Cruz rolls over it. 1 ball and 2 strikes, 2 outs. Gardner at third base, Cruz at the plate. 264 hitter, the Otter shortstop today, hitting .429 with runners in scoring position this year, so he knows a thing or two about knocking home runs. Havard kicks in, fires the 1-2, just a little bit low as Cruz able to watch it into the mid of Patrick. The count's level, 2-2.
Same as last inning, or last time at bat, and the next pitch was a curveball down in the dirt and got to the...
Breaking ball hit on the ground to the right side. Second baseman Judo in shallow right field, fields and throws to first to get Cruz on the slow grounder into shallow right field. Otters put a runner at third, but nothing doing for him as we'll go to the 5th. Evansville 2, Traverse City nothing here on WUEV 91.5 FM, the Kruckmeyer & Kahn Otters Digital Network.
GD Ritzy's is a proud supporter of Evansville Otters baseball. GD Ritzy's menu features hamburgers, grilled chicken sandwiches, old-fashioned peanut butter and jelly, and ice cream. With 3 Evansville locations, west at 4810 University Drive, on the north side at 4320 North 1st Avenue, and on the east side at 601 North Green River Road. GD Ritzy's is open from 10 a.m. to 10:30 p.m. Sunday through Thursday, and 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. on Friday and Saturday. GD Ritzy's, a proud supporter of the Evansville Otters.
Heritage Federal Credit Union has 7 full-service branches in both Evansville and Newburgh, serving more than 38,000 members. Membership is open to anyone who lives, works, worships, or attends school in Vanderburgh or Warwick County. Heritage Federal Credit Union offers mortgage and consumer loans, checking and savings accounts, as well as online banking for members. Heritage Federal Credit Union can be reached toll-free by phone at 1-800-858-1693. It can also be found online at hfcu.info.
The Hoosier Lottery began selling lottery tickets on October 13, 1989. Since then, the Hoosier Lottery has offered hundreds of different games, awarded prizes to millions of players, and given billions of dollars to the state of Indiana. The Hoosier Lottery's mission is to responsibly provide innovative and entertaining lottery games for the benefit of the citizens of Indiana. To learn more about the Hoosier Lottery, visit them online at HoosierLottery.com. The Hoosier Lottery, a proud supporter of Evansville Otters baseball.
Hey fans, if you come to Bosse Field for an Otters game, bring your Otters ticket stub into Kruckemeyer & Kahn for a monthly raffle. Winning ticket gets 50% off any purchase over $1,000 on our fine jewelry. Winner will be drawn on the first of each month. Also mention the Evansville Otters digital network at Kruckemeyer & Kahn and get 20% off any purchase of $500 or more. Tell them ODN sent ya. Luke Rennie into his wind, his first pitch of the inning to Noah McGowan as a fastball yanked down and away for ball one. Otters lead 2-0, top of the fifth inning, going for the sweep of the Beach Bums here on Father's Day Sunday. The 1-0 swung on and missed as McGowan chases one down and away, strike one.
Pretty good breaking. That was a slider.
A little bit more velocity on that one. Rennie usually goes to the 11-5 hook, 1-1. Fastball off the mask of Rizzatello, fouled straight back to the screen, 1-2.
So Rennie's got the slider, he's got the curveball, he's got the fastball, and I think he's got a sinker if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, two-seam fastball as well as a changeup.
Okay.
1-2 pitch to McGowan, popped in the air right field side. Lytle, the first baseman, into foul territory, but will run out of room as that's onto the Bosse Field roof. 1-2 on McGowan, who popped out in foul ground his first time up to Lytle. Noah has had 5 at-bats here in his professional career, still yet to get his first hit as he recently left Ohio State. The pitch, flown in the air to right center field, sending Gardner back into the alley. He'll be able to settle up in front of the track and put it away for the first out of the fifth.
Again, we just saw exceptional play out there by Gardner. When you got Gardner in right field and you got Wirtz out there in center field, I mean, you got two people that can patrol that outfield.
Yeah, a lot of times with some outfielders, it feels like every fly ball in the air is sometimes an adventure. With those two, it's very sure-handed. It's never a stressful time. As Max Dudo stands in, he struck out swinging his first time up and watches a first-pitch breaking ball drop onto his shoe tops for ball one.
Well, I want to tell you, Sam, I played with one of the greatest hitters in minor league baseball that I ever played with, and a very, very close friend of Henry Aaron's.
1-0. Dudo swings and misses. Pitch down low, comes up empty, 1-1.
Had a Rocky Colavito arm, had great power, but every fly ball in right field was an adventure.
Rennie winds and fires the 1-1 to Dudo. Down low, he misses with the fastball. 2-1, 1 out, nobody on. Evansville stake to a 2-0 lead here in the top of the fifth.
You know, we'd see a fly ball go in the right field, and all of a sudden you'd see a snow cone. And we'd say, oh, boy.
Rennie gets his sign, kicks and deals the 2-1. Breaking ball snaps onto the inside corner as Rennie able to fire off a good one. Count even on Dudo, 2-2. Did you see him sometimes? Ball goes up in the air. He takes out his mat from his back pocket, sees where he has to go to field it.
I tell you what, he could hit. Oh, boy. Horace Gardner, one of the greatest hitters you ever want to meet.
2-2 pitch to Dudo. Curveball around the outside edge as Rennie can't reel it back onto the plate. And the count's full on Dudo, 3-2. Luke's only walked one here in this game. That was the lead off the fourth. That was wiped away on the line drive double play. Dudo just a 195 hitter from the left side. Rennie's payoff pitch. Roped on the ground, foul up the first base side as Dudo got good wood on the heater, but can't keep it fair, so we'll do another 3-2 offering.
This would be good if he gave him that curveball low and inside and got that big strikeout.
And Luke so far, 4 strikeouts in the game. A relatively on-pace total for him. You can usually count on him for 6 or 7 in any given ball game.
Yeah. He's averaged a strikeout an inning.
Payoff pitch, curveball down and in, but Dudo able to lay off as they'll appeal to first. But Phil Kundle says Dudo held up in time.
Yeah.
So Rennie walks his second batter in a second consecutive inning. Will be a runner at first for Alec Oland.
But that was the right pitch. It's just that he did go, but just didn't follow through, put it that way.
Oland bounced out to third his first time up. Rennie would love one of those. Try and turn a twin killing to end the inning. Runner at first, one away. Oland at the plate from the right side. Rennie set on the mound. The first pitch home. Fastball way upstairs as it sails out of his hand for ball one. Oland just finished up his senior season at Purdue University. Hit .336 for the Boilermakers as they made a surprise run in the Big Ten tournament and had a very successful year. 1-0 pitch. Fastball at the top of the zone as Rizzatello brings it down for strike one.
Well, IU had an outstanding baseball year. They've been pretty good in baseball the last couple of years, and plus they got a beautiful stadium there at IU.
Yeah, and Ryan Long was happy to see them defeated as it was his Texas Tech Red Raiders who bested them.
Yeah.
Ready, set on the mound. 1-1 pitch. Curveball just inside as that one hung high and tight for ball two on Olin, 2-1. Indiana has a pretty good lineage of baseball. They've had a couple of good years. They've had a couple first-round draft picks, most recently and most notably Kyle Schwarber to the Chicago Cubs, 4th overall a few years ago. Ready, set, the 2-1. Fastball skips in as Rizzatello backhands it. It's in and out of his glove, but not far enough away to allow Dudo to go to second. It's 3-1, the first stretch of batters we've now seen from Rennie where he doesn't look quite comfortable on the mound. Dudo at first, one man gone, top of the 5th inning, 2-0 Otters lead. Rizzatello setting up down and away.
He's going.
Runner takes off for second, and the pitch is fouled straight back off the top of the roof as it caroms back onto the playing surface. The count's full 3-2.
You know, they must work on base stealing, and whoever the coach is has it one particular style. And it seems like every one of them, prior to stealing, they have the same setup.
Well, we'll see what happens here on the payoff pitch. 1 out.
See?
Dudo taking his lead. He's running the payoff pitch outside for ball 4. Back-to-back walks now for Rennie. He's walked the guys you probably want to avoid walking, the 8 and 9 hitters. So lineup will turn over for RB Fields, and Rizzatello will go out and try and get Luke Rennie back on the rails. I'm always curious about those conversations on the mound. Obviously, at a time like this, Mike's probably just telling Luke, you got this, just reel it back in, you're good. But at other times, catchers go out at the most obscure times, and I'm wondering, what in the world could they possibly be saying right now?
Well, a catcher has to be a psychiatrist and psychologist. So when you go out there, you just pat him on the back and say, you can do it. And then the next guy you got, you say, hey, if you don't get it over, I'm going to knock your head off.
Fields at the plate from the left side. Rennie's first pitch, breaking ball in the dirt, blocked by Rizzatello. Fields checked his swing as they appeal to the second base umpire, 1-0.
Yeah.
Every guy's just a little bit different. You got to know how to push the right buttons.
Exactly. At the right time, too. I mean, the guy that you yell at certain times, you got to say, hey, take it easy now, Sam. Just take it easy.
I know Rennie and Luke, a very fierce competitor out there on the diamond. He says, I'm a very calm guy off the field, but when I'm on the mound, I'm a different animal.
Yeah.
Rizzatello sitting up down and away. Rennie looks back to second, the 1-0 pitch to Fields. Fastball pops the mitt on the outside. Black, good pitch from Luke, 1-1. Yeah. Middle infield at double play depth. Third baseman Long playing just behind the bag on the speedy Fields, who struck out twice so far today. Rests the bat on his shoulder. Luke comes ready. The pitch popped in the air, foul out of play down the left field side. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Fields. We'll try to avoid the hat trick now. He's already punched out twice.
Now, I just noticed something I've never seen before, and I'm going to bring it to the attention of the fans who can't see but listen to us. The entire bullpen for Traverse City is sitting under the tent.
1-2 pitch. Tapped foul towards the Otters dugout as Fields stays alive, 1-2. I mean, it is a hot one out. I don't blame them.
Well, yeah, but I've never seen another team leave the bullpen and go and sit in a tent, which is one of the features that, the Otters have their parties.
1-2 on Fields. Cruz shadowing the runner at second. The pitch breaking ball swerves around the outside corner, maybe a touch high as well.
Yeah.
Counts even on Fields 2-2. Do you think that they had to pay like a admission fee?
Well, I wonder if they're looking for one of those girls to go and take an order.
Get some service, a few cold, frosty ones on a hot day.
Yeah.
2-2 on Fields. The pitch. Tap to the second baseman, Cronin. He goes to second for one. The throw from Cruz back to first is late. So that was a slow hit ground ball, and Fields with good speed from the left side was going to beat that out the whole way. So it's a fielder's choice. Fields aboard at first. To third goes Dudo, and Rennie will try to work out of this two-out jam.
I thought Cronin did a pretty good job the way he flipped that ball to Cruz coming across the bag. I didn't think there was any way it'd be even close, but they did make it close because, as you said, it was a slow hit ground ball.
Yeah, Manny looked very fluid going around the second base bag, showcased his strong arm as well.
Yeah.
So he seems to have pretty good ability to move from position to position. The first pitch to Isaac Bernard, fastball that scrapes the outside corner at the belt, 0-1. Bernard 2 for 2, 2 line drive singles. So Rennie has yet to retire him today. Fields gets his lead off of first. From third, it's Dudo. Fields with good speed at first. We'll see if he runs. Rennie's set.
He's
0-1 pitch. He's going. Breaking ball up and away. Rizzatello throws down to second. It's not in time, as it was a close play at second. Cruz picked it and applied the tag quickly, but Fields just able to sneak a foot in there. It's a stolen base for R.B. Fields, his 5th of the year.
I tell you what, that was closer than it should have been because that curveball was a slow hanging curve, and Mike hustled and got a good release off on it.
The throw was just ever so slightly towards the third base side of the second base bag, and the pitch to Bernard, good fastball, slices the outside corner, 1-2. Had that ball skipped in on the first base side of the second base bag, well then I think Fields is probably out.
Yeah.
But as it stands, he's able to swipe the base.
Rizzatello got a super great arm.
So it's 1-2 on Bernard, 2 in scoring position, 2 away. Otters lead by 2, trying to keep it that way. The pitch hit hard on the ground to Cronin at second. It's off his glove, and it caroms into shallow right field. 2 runs are going to score as Gardner picks it up, and Fields is across home standing, and it's a 2-2 ball game.
Has a big, costly error right there. I think he just he thought it was going to be a routine play, which it should have been. Just unfortunate.
Kicked off the heel of his glove.
That's exactly right. So now we got a new ball game.
Yeah, we're all tied at 2 now, and Will Kendra at the plate with Bernard at first. First pitch home to Kendra, fastball on the outside edge, 0-1.
Yeah, we'll see if he's going to steal in this one. They all have the same style right there. That's the style right there. See it?
Bernard with a good-sized lead. Kendra hitting from the left side. Rennie holding on the mound, still holding. The 0-1. Runner stays put, and the fastball dices the outside corner at the knees, 0-2. Kendra 0 for 2 in this one. Flew out to left and bounced out to first his last time up. Rennie trying to set him down on strikes and keep this ball game tied.
He's going.
0-2 pitch, runner goes. Grounded back to the screen as Kendra takes the breaking ball. It's still 0-2. I think you got something.
I know it. I just stole it right there. I know they're. All you got to do is sit and study. That's what I did as a catcher. It's just sit and you study what the runners do and so on. And
so another 0-2 pitch coming home to Kendra. Here it is. Runner off again. Breaking ball outside. Throw to second is in time this time as Rizzatello fires a strike picked by Cruz, who applies the tag. Bernard gunned down to end the inning, but the damage done. Traverse City with 2 runs in the frame to tie it will go to the bottom half of the 5th inning. It's Evansville 2 and Traverse City 2 here on WUEV 91.5 FM and the Kruckemeyer and Kahn Otters Digital Network.
I just love this place. And I just love that ring. It's gorgeous. Where did he get it? Kruckemeyer and Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Kruckemeyer & Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Kruckemeyer & Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Kruckemeyer & Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
So, everybody's talking about the ring.
It's pretty great, huh?
Pretty great. It's amazing. You gotta tell me, man. Where'd you get it?
Krookemeyer and Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Krookemeyer & Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Krookemeyer & Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Krookemeyer & Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
So let's see it. I absolutely love it. He did a fabulous job picking it out. I couldn't be happier.
Well, I had a lot of help.
I bet I know where it came from.
Krookemeyer and Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Krookemeyer & Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Krookemeyer & Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Krookemeyer & Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
Mike Rizzatello leads us off here in the bottom half of the fifth inning. Tie game now in the Havertz first pitch home. Fastball up and away for ball one. All tied at 2 now after the Isaac Bernard 2-run single is what their scoring is. The 1-0 to Rizzatello is fouled straight back to the screen, 1-1. Rizzatello leading us off in the inning will be followed by Hunter Cullen and then the top of the order, David Cronin.
Yeah, Mike was the hero so far, driving in those 2 runs. Plus, then he just threw that runner out.
1-1 pitch. Mike taps it foul down the third base side towards the Beach Bums dugout, 1-2. Mike hit a ball into the right center field gap his first time up and tripled home 2 runs, his second 3-base hit of the season. So we're tied at 2 now, bottom of the fifth inning. Havard rocks and fires the pitch. Breaking ball shot foul down the right field side as that one will get well out of play. Count still 1-2 on the Otters catcher.
It's ironic. We were talking about Josh Allen, and this is the man that was involved in the trade.
1-2 pitch once again, flown foul on the right field side out of play. Rizzatello stays alive. Yep, Mike was the piece coming back in that Josh Allen deal, and Otters happy to have him now.
Oh, yeah. It was a good trade. Allen to the Saints and Mike to the Otters.
The pitch, fastball called, strike 3 on the inside corner as Havard locks up Rizzatello inside. Havard's third strikeout of the game and 1 away here in the bottom of the fifth.
You know,
go ahead, Bill.
I was just going to say it's funny, and on an awful lot of professional baseball teams, it's different, in high school and college, but professional baseball teams, you got 2 catchers.
First pitch to Cullen, he shows bunt but takes outside, 1-0.
You always have 2 catchers. One is a great defensive player, and the other guy's a great hitter. And one locks the hitting, one locks the defense, and it's just a funny thing with catching.
Always happens that way. 1-0 pitch. Hunter once again showing bunt and pulls it back. The pitch is called strike 1 on the outside corner. Cullen popped out to short his first time up. He's 0 for 1. 9-hole hitter batting here with nobody on, 1 away. Otters trying to reclaim the lead after Traverse City tied it at 2. The pitch, Hunter way late on that pitch there, and it's 1-2.
In 1984, we broke camp, spring training camp with the San Diego Padres, and I was given an evaluation to the general manager. And I said, we'll go with Bruce Bucci, who was the
1-2 pitch. Cullen swings and foul tips it in and out of the mitt of Patrick. He stays alive, 1-2.
Bruce Bucci is the manager of the San Francisco Giants now. And I said Bruce would be the backup. And the general manager, my brother, said, oh, wait a minute, we got Gucci. What about Gucci? The best defensive hitter and best defensive catcher.
1-2 pitch. Cullen fouls it back as he stays alive, 1-2.
Best defensive catcher in all the major leagues. I said, yeah, you're right, Jack. But I mean, if he gets 1 hit every 20 times at bat where Bucci could hit a home run, Gucci may be good, but he's not going to hit.
1-2 again. Cullen watches a fastball skip in, 2-2.
Well, needless to say, Bucci ended up, and of course today he's a manager of the Giants.
3-time World Series champion with the Giants.
Yeah, good guy.
2-2 pitch to Cullen. Breaking ball called,
three.
strike three on the inside corner. As that one front doors on Cullen, he takes it back-to-back strikeouts looking for Havard. He's up to 4 on the day now. There's 2 outs here in the bottom half of the 5th.
If I may just continue, I stole him from the Mets. He was with Tidewater when I recommended that we make the trade from getting him from the Mets. So we acquired him from the Mets. He was catching for Tidewater when I was scouting him.
Now it's David Cronin, the Otters leadoff man. Havard kicks and deals the first pitch, and it's popped in the air to shallow left center field. Kenjer out, but it's the left fielder Oland in who puts it away as he camps underneath it for the final out of the 5th inning. Otters go down 1-2-3, and we'll go to the 6th, all tied at 2 here on WUEV 91.5 FM and the Kruckmeyer and Kahn Otters Digital Network.
Why Old National Bank? Old National Bank began in 1834 with just one room and a passion for helping people prosper. Today, we are honored and grateful to be the financial partner for so many businesses, families, and individuals like you. From our commitment to safety and security to our promise of service that will exceed your expectations, we want to be your bank for life. Old National Bank, member FDIC.
This Evansville Otters broadcast is made possible through support from New Image Travel. New Image Travel provides motor coach charter service to the United States and Canada with pickup within a 150-mile radius of Evansville. A full list of New Image Travel's offerings can be found online at newimagecharter.com. New Image Travel can be reached toll-free at 1-800-432-6213. New Image Travel, a proud supporter of Evansville Otters baseball.
The local area Pepsi Bottling Group distributors would like to wish the Evansville Otters the best of luck in today's contest. Featuring Pepsi Company products for distribution to retailers and vendors in the Tri-State, the Pepsi Bottling Group has 3 Tri-State locations at 901 East Diamond Avenue in Evansville, 2605 West Main Street in Marion, Illinois, and at 3081 Kentronics Drive in Owensboro. More information on Pepsi products can be found online at PepsiCo.com. Pepsi, a proud supporter of the Evansville Otters.
Hey Otters fans, whether you're searching for an exquisite diamond engagement ring, diamond anniversary band, dazzling earrings, or a gorgeous diamond bracelet, Kruckmeyer & Kahn is the place for extraordinary value and a pleasurable experience. Kruckmeyer & Kahn, a supporter of Evansville Otters baseball. Leading things off for Traverse City here in the frame will be Will Kendrew, who was at the plate when Isaac Bernard was thrown out trying to steal second base. And I think manager Dan Roan really didn't care whether or not Bernard actually stole second. It was more about Kendra was down in the count 0-2. Giving him a fresh count to work with here would be much more preferable for the Beach Bums, considering he's one of their best hitters. So a big overshift on for Kendra with nobody on base. Running into the wind, his first pitch. Slow breaking ball, and Kendra corkscrews himself into the ground as he whiffs on it 0-1.
Again, how many times we have to say that is the pitch that gets this guy out?
0-1. Curveball on the back foot this time as this one misses inside on Kendra, 1-1.
When you make someone look like a fool when they're batting, you just keep throwing the same pitches.
1-1 offering from Luke. Bouncing ball up the first baseline, fielded by Lytle, who will take it to the bag himself as he wins the foot race with Kendra to the bag for the first out of the inning. 2 all our scores. We're in the top half of the 6th inning. Otters and Beach Bums doing battle for the 3rd and final time this series. Also the 6th and final time this season as the Otters finish up their season series with the Beach Bums. Traverse City took the first 2 of 3. Otters have now won 2 in a row, now trying to complete the sweep. First pitch to the next hitter, Steve Lohr. Slow breaking ball loops on in for strike 1. Lohr is yet to be retired. He's 1 for 1, singled in the first, then walked in the 4th. Rennie's 0-1 pitch. Fastball's called strike 2. A little bit of a delayed call, but that one was right there at the knees, 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Luke trying to bounce back from a rough 5th inning when he allowed 2 runs in the frame. 0-2 pitch. Fastball called strike 3. A little bit of a wait there from the home plate umpire Weinstein, but he finally rings up Lohr, who goes down looking on 3 straight pitches. Luke's 5th punch out of the game, and there's now 2 away here in the 6th.
Yeah, that last inning was kind of rough, although it should be still two runs for the Otters, none for Traverse City. But
so the first pitch to the next hitter, Alexi Rivera, misses outside for ball one, 1-0. Rennie working quickly. The 1-0 pitch, curveball swung on and missed. Rivera way out in front.
Rennie has got a super curveball. I mean, it's got a good bite.
The pitch, breaking ball hammered into the right center field gap. That's going to get down and cause some problems, as well as is over to cut it off. And by doing so, he holds Rivera to just a single. So Rivera hit that ball hard, but only gets a single out of it. Wells with a nice play to get into the gap and hold Rivera to just first base.
It goes to show you, Sam, what you know. Good defense is important. Works getting over there, as you said, held them to a single. That normally would have been a double.
So now it's Kendall Patrick, who's 0 for 2, 2 outs, a man aboard. The leg kick, the pitch. Fastball right down the middle at the knees, 0-1. Luke threw 5 2/3 frames, has walked 3 batters, struck out 5 of them, given up 2 runs as well. As Rivera at first, Patrick at the plate, the catcher for Traverse City. Right on right matchup. The pitch. Breaking ball at the top of the zone, called strike 2 on the outside third. No balls, 2 strikes.
Umpire kind of holds you in abeyance about you're not sure whether it's a strike. I mean, he's not emphatic with his calls.
0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground through the hole on the left side as Patrick was able to pick that curveball just on top of the dirt and golf it into left field for a base knock. Back-to-back hits with 2 away. And there's the importance of Wells cutting off that ball in the gap. Otherwise, Rivera could have been scoring from second on that base hit. Instead, he only advances to second, and with 2 away, it'll be Noah McGowan trying to get his first professional hit and give the Beach Bums the lead. 2 on, 2 out. Right on right matchup here. Rennie's first pitch. Breaking ball drops on in for a called strike 1. McGowan has popped out to first in foul ground and also flown out to right. Rizzatello sets up down and away, the 0-1. Fastball hit in the air to right field. Gardner coming on hard. He dives and he makes the catch. Going on into right center field, he puts it away and saves a run from scoring for Traverse City as that ends the inning, and we'll go to the bottom half of the 6th. We're still tied at 2 here on WUEV 91.5 FM and the Kruckemeyer & Kahn Otters Digital Network.
I just love this place. And I just love that ring. It's gorgeous. Where did he get it? Kruckemeyer & Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Kruckemeyer & Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Kruckemeyer & Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Kruckemeyer & Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
So, everybody's talking about the ring.
It's pretty great, huh?
Pretty great. It's amazing. You gotta tell me, man. Where'd you get it?
Kruckemeyer & Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Kruckemeyer & Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Kruckemeyer & Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Kruckemeyer & Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
So let's see it. I absolutely love it. He did a fabulous job picking it out. I couldn't be happier.
Well, I had a lot of help.
I bet I know where it came from.
Kruckemeyer & Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Kruckemeyer & Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Kruckemeyer & Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Kruckemeyer & Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
The Otters fans can't make it to Bosse Field. The Otters Digital Network, brought to you by Kruckemeyer & Kahn, allows you to watch every regular season home game free of charge, no matter where you are. The Otters Digital Network is the streaming home for your hometown team. To view games on Otters Digital Network or for additional questions, go to EvansvilleOtters.com and click watch live. Zach Wells leads it off for the Otters. We're still tied at 2 after a nice play in right field by Jeff Gardner. Keeps the Beach Bums off the board in the top of the inning. First pitch to Wells, a fastball on the inside corner at the knees, 0-1. And Havard has really settled in since giving up that 2-run triple to Rizzatello. He's only allowed 1 hit since that frame. Lefty winds and fires the 0-1. Breaking ball just off the, or called strike 2 now. That was very delayed from the home plate umpire Weinstein, 0-2.
I was wondering, I thought it was a strike, and you said ball, but you're right. Delayed call.
0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Wells down on strikes for the second time today.
That was a terrible strikeout because that was low and outside. No way he could have hit that, but
yeah,
anyway.
I was surprised on the 0-1 pitch as well. I thought it was a strike. He didn't indicate anything. Instead, he ends up calling it strike 2, so it's a strikeout for Wells, the second time he's gone down swinging today. That's now 5 in the game for Havard. Now Ryan Long at the plate, 0-for-2, left-on-left matchup. First pitch home. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 1-0. Ryan has had success against left-handed pitching this season, hitting above 400 against southpaws. 1-0 delivery. Rolled on the ground right to the first baseman, Lohr, who fields and touches the bag himself to retire Long easily. And there's now quickly 2 away.
I'll tell you, this guy that's pitching for Traverse City is doing an excellent job. He's got a good breaking pitch. He got good command of all of his pitches.
Now, Havard came into today with an ERA near 5, but he had success last year with Traverse City. 5-7 with a 3.53 ERA in 104 innings. So very respectable for him, trying to get back on track this year, and he's done well today. His first pitch to Jeff Gardner, fastball ticks the outside corner, 0-1.
Well, you know, a pitcher can do a great job out there, but give up 1 run, still lose a game.
And right now we're tied at 2, bottom of the 6th inning. 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball outside as that sweeps across the plate, and Gardner lays off 1-1. Jeff has had success against Havard, 2-for-2 thus far with 2 singles the other way. Havard into his wind, the pitch. Jeff checks his swing on the pitch down in the dirt, and it's 2-1. Wind blowing the flags gently out towards left center field as Gardner, the power hitter, 3 home runs in the season, 19 driven in. The 2-1. Fastball slices the outside edge at thigh level. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
You notice the outfield's playing a little deeper for Gardner than most of the other Otter players.
2-2 pitch. Shot foul on the left-hand side as Gardner was well late on that one as it ricochets up into the stands. Still 2-2. The Beach Bums know Gardner well. He had success against them last year hitting a home run. He homered when we first played them up in Traverse City. They know his numbers from last year as well. They figure he's a dangerous player. The 2-2 again. Skied in the air to shallow left field. Left fielder Olin shielding his eyes from the sun. Able to come in a few steps and puts it away and straight away left to end the inning. Otters go down 1-2-3. That's now 9 in a row retired for John Havard, and we'll go to the 7th, still tied at 2 here on WUEV 91.5 FM and the Kruckmeyer & Kahn Otters Digital Network.
The Tin Fish Restaurant, located at 300 West Jennings Street in Newburgh, Indiana, is a proud supporter of Evansville Otters baseball. Independently owned and operated, the Tin Fish menu features salads and sandwiches, as well as seafood platters and combos, and seafood burritos, tacos, and burgers. The Tin Fish Restaurant is open 7 days a week from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. It can be reached by phone at 812-490-7000. The Tin Fish Restaurant.
Have you been looking for a way to learn more about the University of Evansville experience? Well, Purple Visit Day is a great way to learn more about how to become a UE student. Join us on campus Friday, June 22nd, 8:15 a.m. to 2 p.m. Spend the day on campus. Learn about financial aid and scholarships, student life, Harlexton, tours of campus, and meetings with faculty. Purple Visit Day is coming June 22nd. For more info or to register, go to evansville.edu/visit.
Injuries are inevitable. It doesn't matter if you're playing baseball, walking the dog, or falling from a ladder. Injuries happen. When they do, Tri-State Orthopedics offers treatment for sprains, strains, and fractures by medical specialists. Tri-State Orthopedics is located at 225 Cross Lake Drive in Evansville, just north of the Lloyd and I-164. Tri-State Orthopedics can be reached by phone at 812-477-1558. Its urgent care line is 812-474-OUCH. Tri-State Orthopedics, a proud supporter of Evansville Otters baseball.
We go to the top half of the seventh inning. Luke Rennie is still on for the Otters. He's been pitching well. He's given up 2 unearned runs on a single Otters error. They went back and actually ruled that an error now.
I'm glad they did, because it was definitely an error, and I didn't want to say nothing because that affects his ERA. And again, it wasn't his fault. You know, I thought Cronin had an easy play, and he just let it hit off the heel of the glove, and that's an error.
So it'll be Judo, Oland, and Fields to go up against Rennie. He's already had 100 pitches in this one. Pitch 101 coming to Judo. To open the inning is flown in the air to right field. Gardner starts back, but comes in a few steps and puts it away easily to retire Judo on just 1 pitch.
Number 27.
How many pitches has Rennie thrown? I'm going to say 65.
That was just 101.
101?
Uh-huh. He's thrown 69 strikes, 32 balls. Or make that, 101.
Wow. I thought he was doing much better than that.
First pitch to the next hitter, Alec Oland. He shows bunt, but takes it back for a called strike 1. Rennie has had a couple of very easy innings to begin the ball game, but the 5th and 6th innings have really taken a toll on him in terms of his pitch count. The 0-1 fastball upstairs for ball 1-1-1. Oland walked his last time up. 0 for 1 here in his first game action with the Beach Bums since coming over from Purdue. 1-1. Breaking ball rolled back up the middle. Cruz next to the second base bag. Double clutches, now throws to first and is able to get Oland by a step and a half for the second out.
That double clutch, I didn't think he was going to make it in time, but he did.
And it looked like he had a little bit of trouble getting that ball out of his glove on the run, but was able to fire off a strong throw, throwing across his body to retire Oland. And now it's R.B. Fields, who's 0 for 3, but stole a base and scored his last time up. She reached on a fielder's choice, 2 out. Top of the 7th inning, tied at 2. First pitch to Fields, tries to drag a bunt, but taps it back to the screen.
I don't know if that was fair, whether he would have made it, because Ryan Long was already down, breathing heavily on him.
0-1 pitch to Fields. Looks at a fastball just a little bit high and outside, 1-1. I think he was trying to pull that one up the first baseline. Lytle's playing very far back.
Yeah.
1-1 pitch. Chopped on the ground to the right side. Lytle over backhands. Now underhand flips to Rennie covering the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Luke. And we'll go to the bottom half of the 7th inning. Time to stretch. It's Evansville 2 and Traverse City 2 here on WUEV 91.5 FM and the Krugmeyer and Kahn Otters Digital Network.
I just love this place. And I just love that ring. It's gorgeous. Where did he get it? Kirkemeyer and Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Krugmeyer & Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Krugmeyer & Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Krugmeyer & Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
So, everybody's talking about the ring.
It's pretty great, huh?
Pretty great. It's amazing. You gotta tell me, man. Where'd you get it?
Kirkemeyer and Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Krugmeyer & Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Krugmeyer & Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Krugmeyer & Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
So let's see it. I absolutely love it. He did a fabulous job picking it out. I couldn't be happier.
Well, I had a lot of help.
I bet I know where it came from.
Kirkemeyer and Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Krookemeyer & Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Krookemeyer & Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Krookemeyer & Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
The bottom half of the 7th inning, getting late here at Evansville, as Travis Harrison leads it off against John Havard, back out for his 7th inning of work. First pitch home to Harrison. Fastball slips outside from Havard, 1-0. The southpaw for Traverse City, after allowing 2 runs in the 2nd inning, has since retired 9 in a row, dating back to the 4th. The 1-0 pitch to Harrison. Fastball just a little bit low underneath the knees. 2 balls, no strikes.
Yeah, take Rosatelli's triple, and we'd be 2-0.
2-0 pitch fouled straight back to the screen as Harrison with a wicked cut, 2-1.
Yeah, we'd be in trouble is all I'm going to say.
Yeah, Rosatello's triple, 2-run triple, the only offense the Otters have had this game. Other than that, they've been scoreless against Havard, trying to work a 7th inning and send us to the 8th, still tied, but the Otters have other ideas. Harrison at the plate, 0 for 2 today. The pitch, swing and a miss. Chased a pitch just a little bit outside, and it's no balls and 2 strikes.
Well, we got Mike's triple and Gardner's 2 singles, and that's it, right?
Yep, that's all the hits the Otters have produced today, just 3 of them total. Havard has struck out 5, walked only 1 as well. He's been in pretty good control of this ball game. Harrison chokes up on the bat, the 2-2. Taps it foul towards the Beach Bums dugout on the third base side. Count remains 2-2. Sean Adler warming up in the bullpen right now for the Otters. I imagine the 8th inning will be his. It's Luke Rennie well into the mid-100s with his pitch count. So Harrison lumbers back into the box. Havard uncorks the next 2-2. Swing and a miss. Harrison goes down swinging on a pitch low as he chases a slider. Second time he's been set down on strikes today. That's now 6 in the ball game for Havard. And make that 10 in a row that he is also retired here in this game. Now it's Joe Lytle. He's bounced out twice, once to third, once to short. Hitting from the left side, nobody on, 1 away, bottom of the 7th inning rather. Otters tied with the Beach Bums as the first pitch slider slips in for strike 1.
Yeah, he throws that slider against the player going across the plate and across the plate and dripping to the side.
0-1 pitch is flown in the air to left center field. Left fielder Oland over and will be able to put it away. It's a little bit of a herky-jerky catch for him, but he pulls it down for the second out. Lytle put some good wood on it, but Oland over into the gap for the second out.
I think he overran that ball, then he had to backtrack, and as you said, he didn't look too smooth.
It all goes down the same, whether or not it's pretty. It's the second out of the inning.
Yeah, that's what counts.
Now it's Manny Cruz, who's 0 for 1, grounded out to second, also walked and scored in the second inning. Left on right matchup, Havard winds and fires the first pitch. Fastball splits the middle, 0-1. Manny hitting .264 this season. Seen his average get as high as .290, but has taken a little bit of a dive lately. 3 for his last 18. 0-1. Slider loops on into the outside corner as that backdoors on Cruz. 0-2.
I tell you, he has got great command of that slider.
He's been using it on both righties and lefties, showcasing his ability to pitch it on that inside part of the plate to lefties, also the outside corner to righties. 0-2 pitch. Little liner right back to him on the mound. He gloves it and drops the baseball on the mound to end the inning. Otters go down in order, make that 12 in a row. Havard's now retired. We go to the 8th. Sean Adler on for the Otters. It's Evansville 2 and Traverse City 2 here on WUEV 91.5 FM and the Krookemeyer & Kahn Otters Digital Network.
Injuries are inevitable. It doesn't matter if you're playing baseball, walking the dog, or falling from a ladder. Injuries happen. When they do, Tri-State Orthopedics offers treatment for sprains, strains, and fractures by medical specialists. Tri-State Orthopedics is located at 225 Cross Lake Drive in Evansville, just north of the Lloyd and I-164. Tri-State Orthopedics can be reached by phone at 812-477-1558. Its urgent care line is 812-474-OUCH. Tri-State Orthopedics, a proud supporter of Evansville Otters baseball.
The Pizza Brick Road always goes to Tyroni's. I'm in the mood for pizza and I'm ready to go. The Pizza Brick Road goes to Tyroni's. So follow me down the Pizza Brick Road. Road down to Tyroni's. The Pizza Brick Road. The Pizza Brick Road always goes to Tyroni's.
Hi, I'm Bill Morgan of Bill Morgan Roofing and Construction. I've built a reputation of doing quality work that will stand the test of time. We didn't get here by knocking on doors, talking gibberish, or trying to be the lowest bid. You don't like to be sold to, and that's not what we do. My philosophy is simple: treating your home like it's my own, from start to finish. For roofing, gutters, siding, give us a call at Bill Morgan Roofing and Construction. Roofing the right way. 812-499-5892 or BillMorganRoofing.com.
Sean Adler on in replace of Luke Rennie, whose night is done. He'll receive a no decision for his efforts, and it was a great effort. His third straight start of 7 innings, giving up 5 hits, 2 runs. They were not earned. 3 walks and 5 punch-outs for the Otters' de facto ace, as he gives way to Sean Adler, pitching for the second straight day, his 15th appearance. 2-2 with a 3.15 ERA. 20 innings, 26 punch-outs against just 8 walks and 17 hits. Pitched yesterday, 2 scoreless innings against Traverse City. Picked up a punch-out as well. So Isaac Bernard leads it off. 2, 3, and 4 for the Beach Bums as Adler rocks and fires the first pitch. Fastball on the outside corner, 0-1.
Yeah, Rennie got short end of the stick today. I mean, he should be right now going into this 8th inning, 2-0 for the Otters, but that's the breaks.
Adler deals the 0-1. Slider fouled off by Bernard as he waited back on it, but popped it foul, 0-2. Bernard 2 for 3. 2 singles and then a hard ground ball that caromed off of David Cronin at second and turned into 2 Beach Bums runs. The only 2 they've scored today. Adler, the southpaw, kicks and deals the 0-2. Fastball called strike 3, is a little bit late with that one, but Adler rings up Bernard on 3 pitches, and he's gone for the first out of the 8th.
Here comes a pretty good hitter now. We've been giving him those curveballs, but that is from a righty. Now we're getting a lefty, so let's see what they call.
When Adler faced Kenjer up in Traverse City, the Otters have the big overshift on right now as Adler kicks and deals the first pitch. Slider swung on and missed. Kenjer chases down and away. Kenjer stayed in on a slider, cued one off the end of the bat up the third base line. He got an easy base hit. 0-1. Pops it in the air to shallow left field. Cruz going out, but it's right to Hunter Cullen in left, who barely has to move a muscle as he puts the squeeze on it for the second out. I think Kenjer might have been thinking about trying to ground one through that huge hole on the left side there, but gets underneath it. There's 2 away here in the top of the 8th, still tied at 2.
He swings very good at a breaking, on the fastball, but the breaking pitch, that guy's a little sloppy.
First pitch to Steve Lohr, skips in, fastball. Adler can't control it for ball 1. Lohr 1 for 2, all against Rennie as Adler deals the 1-0. Fastball pops the mitt on the outside edge, about belt high, 1-1.
Well, the Otters got to score in the bottom of this 8th, so.
1-1 pitch to Lohr. Slider swerves around the outside corner. Adler can't get the call. 2 balls and a strike. We're all tied at 2, top half of the 8th inning. Game 3 of this series as the Otters go for the sweep. The pitch, skied in the air down the right field line. Gardner going back towards the corner. That'll drop in on the warning track and steady up against the wall. Gardner picks it up with the bare hand and tosses it on in. And Lohr slides into second, feet first with a double.
That wasn't too far off the line, was it?
About 15 feet or so.
I lost it. I couldn't.
It hit right in front of the Kruckemeyer and Kahn sign down the right field line. Skipped up right against that.
You slipped in another commercial there.
Always got to pay homage to the sponsors because they're the ones that pay the bills.
I think we're going to have a new pitcher for them. I just saw watching the manager giving signs, and then I'm looking down there in the bullpen, and some guy's working hard.
Sounds Alexi Rivera as a pinch runner comes in for Lore at second. First pitch home. Fastball down and in for ball one. So we'll find out who the pinch runner is for Traverse City here. Josh Hauser comes in to run for Lore at second base. Rivera at the plate. He's 1 for 3. 1-0 pitch. Sliders yanked outside by Adler, 2-0. Go-ahead run at second for the Beach Bums. 2 away, top of the 8th inning. Rivera at the plate, ahead of the count, 2-0. The pitch. Fastball too far below the knees, and Adler's down on Rivera, 3-0.
Rivera slapped a shot at the Cronin, got that double play. We're lucky on that one. He hit the ball hard.
3-0 pitch. Fastball right down the middle at the knees, 3-1. Rivera's hit the ball hard his last 2 times up. That line drive double play that you were talking about. And his last time up, drilled one into the right center field gap, but was held to a single on a nice play by Wells cutting off the ball. 3-1. Fastball yanked outside and low. Rivera draws the walk. No harm, no foul for Adler as that'll bring up Kendall Patrick. The runners at first and second and 2 away. We're tied at 2, top of the 8th inning. And the Beach Bums have the go-ahead run at second base right now. Adler got the first 2 outs quickly, but has run into trouble here. 2-out double for Lure, who has been pinch run for by Hauser. And now Rivera at first after the walk. First pitch home. Fastball outside for ball 1. 1 for 3. Struck out looking, flew out to right, and then singled through the hole on the left side against Rennie. Now facing off against Adler. Southpaw on the mound. Patrick hitting from the right side. The delivery. That fastball whittles the edge for a called strike 1.
Yeah, the last time he was up, as you so rhetorically said, he golfed it, a single. He took it off the ground.
Open stance from the right side. Adler's delivery. Flown in the air to right field, sending Gardner back, racing back, still going back. That ball's off the right field wall. 1 run's going to score. Rivera around third. The throw to the plate will come, and Rivera is in there safely as the throw's high. And now stuck in a rundown is Patrick between second and third. And he's going to be tagged out at third base to end the inning. But Traverse City takes the lead on the 2-run double for Kendall Patrick. It's a 4-2 game as we go to the bottom half of the 8th inning here on WUEV 91.5 FM in the Kruckemeyer and Kahn Otters Digital.
I just love this place. And I just love that ring. It's gorgeous. Where did he get it? Kruckemeyer and Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Kruckemeyer and Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Kruckemeyer & Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Kruckemeyer & Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
So, everybody's talking about the ring.
It's pretty great, huh?
Pretty great. It's amazing. You gotta tell me, man. Where'd you get it?
Kruckemeyer and Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Kruckemeyer & Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Kruckemeyer & Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Kruckemeyer & Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
So let's see it. I absolutely love it. He did a fabulous job picking it out. I couldn't be happier.
Well, I had a lot of help.
I bet I know where it came from.
Kruckemeyer and Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Kruckemeyer & Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Kruckemeyer & Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Kruckemeyer & Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
Baseball on 91.5 FM, WUEV, Evansville.
So John Havard is out of this game, but he is now in line for a win after Traverse City takes the lead in the top half of the 8th inning on a 2-run double from Kendall Patrick. Now on into the game for Havard is Andrew Click, as this is the second time he'll appear in this series against the Otters. Havard's final line, 7 innings, 3 hits, 2 runs. They were both earned, 1 walk and 6 strikeouts. He retired the final 12 batters he faced as well. As Click finishes up his warm-up tosses, it'll be Rizzatello, Cullen, and Cronin here in the inning as the Otters trail for the first time this entire series. Or excuse me, not this entire series. Yesterday's game, they were trailing 2-1 before Travis Harrison put them in front, but the Otters have not been trailing very often here against the Beach Bums in this 3-game set. And Andrew Click comes on into this game in place of Havard, who's now in line for the victory after what had been a 2-2 ball game. Sean Adler got the first 2 outs of the inning, but then a double, a walk, and another double pushed the Beach Bums in front, and now Click on to try and hold down this game in the bottom of the 8th inning. It's his 4th appearance, pitched an inning, giving up 1 run back on the 15th, the opener of this series, on 2 hits, 2 walks, and 2 strikeouts. He's pitched just an inning and 2/3 of 3 strikeout baseball, 5 walks, and 4 hits. So Rizzatello gets us going. He's 1 for 2 with that 2-run triple, the only offense the Otters have had today. Click, the big righty on the mound, 6'2", 230. Works from the stretch with nobody on base. Ready at the shoulders, the first pitch. Fastball right down the middle for strike 1.
I noticed they're playing a little deeper for Rizzatello now than they did the last couple times. They were playing a little shallow. But I guess with a 2-run lead, 8th inning, they're going to play deeper.
1-0 pitch. Fastball down and away, yanked outside. There by Click, 1-1.
They're going to give the signal, but don't give up the double.
One more change to tell you about as Luke Lowry has entered this game to play first base after Josh Hauser pinch ran for Steve Lohr. 1-1 pitch. Fastball snipes the outside corner, strike 2.
Come on, Mike, you can't take too many strikes.
Outfield playing deep in towards right center field, infield straight up. Rizzatello down in the count, 1-2. Leading off the bottom of the 8th with the Otters trailing by 2 runs. The pitch, fastball outside off the corner. So Rizzatello takes it for ball 2. Click comes ready. The leg kick, the pitch. Fastball way upstairs as that one almost sailed to the backstop. And the count's full, 3-2.
Rizzatello's got 9 walks so far. I'll take the walk, get a man on. We need someone.
Otters, all they want here is to bring the tying run to the plate as many times as they can. Ball's been flying around when it's been hit in the air today. Payoff pitch. Chopper towards the third baseman, McGowan, who charges fields and throws on the run.
Oh, he got
to get Rizzatello for the first out of the inning.
At first baseman, come off that bag pretty quick.
It's a nice play by McGowan on the slow chopper. Coming in towards the pitcher's mound, able to glove and throw in one motion. Rizzatello retired for the first out of the 8th. And now it's Hunter Cullen, who's on 0 for 2, looking for his first hit of the day. Happy to see the lefty Havard out of the game as Hunter just a .222 hitter against Southpaws.
Are we going to see Thomas come in possibly as a pitch hitter in the 9th inning?
I don't know. That's a good question. Thomas with good power, 5 home runs, leads the team. If the man gets on, I imagine that might be the case. Cullen batting from the left side. Tyler Beardsley warming up in the bullpen for the Otters. First pitch. Fastball crosses the knees on the inside part of the plate, 0-1. One out, Otters down by 2, 4-2 the score. Nobody on here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Cullen trying to jumpstart the offense here against Andrew Click, the reliever for Traverse City. The pitch. Cullen tries to check his swing on a pitch upstairs, and he's able to do so, says the first base umpire, Phil Kundle. That was a high heater that Hunter's eyes got big over, but able to hold up for ball 1. The pitch. Outside for ball 2. Hunter jumps ahead of the count now, 2-1. On deck, David Cronin, 0 for 3, but he represents the top of the order. Otters down by 2 runs. They need a bloop and a blast to tie this game in a hurry. Just 5 outs remaining for the team. The pitch. Cullen hits it in the air to right field, but right at the right fielder, Bernard, who comes in a few steps and over to his left to put it away as that ball was hit pretty well, but right to Bernard for the second out.
Yeah, in baseball, though, Sam, a lot of games are won with 2 outs. A lot of runs score with 2 outs.
In Traverse City in the top half of the inning, 2 up, 2 down, then a double, a walk, and another double, and just like that, they have the lead.
Right.
So the Otters know it can be done.
Yep.
They have the part of the order that can do it. David Cronin, the leadoff man, steps in. He's 0 for 3. The top 3 hitters in the order have combined to go 0 for 9 thus far today for the Otters. Evansville only has 3 hits in the game total. Click set, the first pitch home. Fastball just a little bit up and away for ball 1. Third baseman McGowan playing just behind the grass, even with the third base bag. First baseman Lowry deep on the first base side and well behind the bag, playing close to the line. 1-0. Cronin takes a strike on the outside corner, thigh high.
That was one of the few times that umpire gave a sign that it was a strike real quick. Normally he prolongs the agony.
Cronin slightly open stance, the pitch. Fastball zips up and away for ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. I got a feel for Mike Weinstein behind the plate. No matter whether or not you're ever a fan of an umpire or not, it is a hot one today.
Oh, yeah.
And I cannot imagine how hot it is wearing those long umpire pants with all the pads and everything. He's got to be sweating up a storm. 2-1. Cronin swings and misses, chases a fastball above the letters. The count's even at 2.
Well, the umpire's been going over to the Otter dugout. He's been getting a wet towel, wiping his face and head off, and also they're kind enough to give him a drink.
As long as he keeps on giving us the favorable calls, that is. 2-2 on Cronin, 2 outs, nobody on, and the Otters trailing by 2 runs in the bottom of the 8th inning. Cronin chokes up on the bat. Click comes ready. The pitch swung on and missed, a high fastball. Cronin swings through it. The Otters go down in order here in the 8th. We'll go to the 9th. Traverse City 4 and Evansville 2 here on WUEV 91.5 FM and the Kruckemeyer & Kahn Otters Digital Network.
Heritage Federal Credit Union has 7 full-service branches in both Evansville and Newburgh, serving more than 38,000 members. Membership is open to anyone who lives, works, worships, or attends school in Vandenberg or Warwick County. Heritage Federal Credit Union offers mortgage and consumer loans, checking and savings accounts, as well as online banking for members. Heritage Federal Credit Union can be reached toll-free by phone at 1-800-858-1693. It can also be found online at hfcu.info.
The 2018 Frontier League Home Run Derby and All-Star Game will be held at CarShield Field in O'Fallon, Missouri on July 10th and 11th. This year's Home Run Derby will feature 4 former Cardinals headlined by Jim Edmonds, competing against the best sluggers from around the Frontier League. Find out more information and purchase tickets at rivercityrascals.com.
The Hoosier Lottery began selling lottery tickets on October 13, 1989. Since then, the Hoosier Lottery has offered hundreds of different games, awarded prizes to millions of players, and given billions of dollars to the state of Indiana. The Hoosier Lottery's mission is to responsibly provide innovative and entertaining lottery games for the benefit of the citizens of Indiana. To learn more about the Hoosier Lottery, visit them online at HoosierLottery.com. The Hoosier Lottery, a proud supporter of Evansville Otters baseball.
Tyler Beardsley on to pitch the 9th inning here as the Otters trail by 2 runs. Beardsley making his 3rd appearance this series, the 3rd straight day he's pitched. He's had back-to-back scoreless outings against Traverse City here. Coming into today, Tyler has yet to allow an earned run. He's 1-1. This will be his 11th appearance. In 16 1/3 innings, 7 strikeouts, 6 walks, and 4 hits allowed. So take on 7, 8, and 9 for Traverse City. Noah McGowan, Max Dudo, and Alec Oland. And hopefully keep it at just a 2-run deficit when we go to the bottom half of the 9th inning.
Well, the Otters, you got to keep them at bay right now, and then hopefully tie the game up and go ahead.
Otters have yet to have a walk-off win this season. They've only won 1 game in extra innings as well. The Otters have been hard luck losers in 1-run games this season as Beardsley rocks and fires the first pitch to McGowan. 2-seam fastball runs just a bit too far inside for ball 1. McGowan hitting from the right side has gone 0 for 3 today, 2 flyouts to right and a pop-up to first. The 1-0, Beardsley yanks a fastball down and away for ball 2. So far this season in 1-run games as Beardsley fires the 2-0 and it's bounced to Cronin at second, who charges in fields on the short hop and throws out McGowan for the first out of the 9th. So far this season, the Otters in 1-run games have gone just 2-6. Not a trend that they won. Of course, this is a 2-run game right now, but it proves the bigger point of close games just haven't gone the Otters' way this season, and that's usually where things are decided down the stretch.
Yeah. Well, the Otters in the past few years, Sam, have always scored in the 7th, 8th, and 9th innings. I'm not saying they've won, but they've always scored.
So far this season, the highest scoring inning for the Otters has actually been the 3rd and 4th. They've scored 21 runs apiece there as Beardsley's first pitch to Judo is slammed into the right center field gap. That's going to get down. Wells cuts it off before the warning track. He chucks it on into second. Judo racing in and will be in with a slide as the throws towards the first base side. It's a 1-out double for Max Dudo. The 3rd highest scoring inning for the Otters this season has been the 8th inning, where they've scored 20 runs this season.
Yeah.
Obviously, the 8th inning gone. We'll go to the 9th. Otters have only scored 7 ninth inning runs this season.
Well, in the past, and of course the season's still young. But again, let's emphasize that play out there by Worse. Again, he's got a great read on every fly ball or ground ball that goes out there.
First pitch to Alec Oland is a called strike on the outside corner as Beardsley starts it off the plate and lets it run onto the outside edge, 0-1. Dudo at second, 1 away. Otters trying to keep it just a 2-run game as Traverse City leads 4-2. The 0-1 slider outside taken by Oland, 1-1. Oland 0 for 2 here in his professional debut, looking for his first RBI of his career. The 1-1 pitch is chopped on the ground to Cronin at second, who fields just onto the grass in right field and throws out Oland at first for the second out. Judo on to third. The lineup turns over now for RB Fields, the leadoff man, who's gone 0 for 4 here this afternoon.
Question, the second time he struck out was on that curveball, and he kind of gave the umpire a hard time because he didn't think so.
That was back in the 3rd inning against Luke Rennie. Fields batting from the left side, the switch hitter. Beardsley set the first pitch. Fastball zips up and away for ball 1. Fields hitting just 191 this season. Just a couple of RBIs as well. The pitch, down in the dirt, blocked by Rizzatello with his glove. And it's 2-0 on Fields. On deck, Isaac Bernard. He's got 2 hits in this game. Beardsley comes ready. The 2-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground and through the hole on the right side, and Traverse City gets an important insurance run as Dudo comes home to score. And it's now a 5-3 game in the first run Tyler Beardsley has allowed this season. Fields picks up his 8th RBI of the season. Beach Bums now lead 5-2 here in the 9th inning, and it'll take a big Otters rally in the bottom half of the frame to send this to extras or possibly win it. It's now Isaac Bernard from the left side. He's 2 for 4. First pitch home, fastball on the outside edge at the knees, 0-1. Fields at first, always a threat to run. He's stolen 2 bases in 2 games here.
Got a nice lead.
Beardsley pretty quick home to the plate, comes set at the belt. 0-1 pitch hit high in the air to left field. Cullen started in, but now traces back in front of the warning track. He'll make the catch over his shoulder to end the inning. But a big run comes home to score for Traverse City as they're now in front by a score of 5-2. Otters need 3 to tie or 4 to win it in the bottom of the 9th inning. You're on WUEV 91.5 FM and the Kruckemeyer and Kahn Otters Digital Network.
I just love this place. And I just love that ring. It's gorgeous. Where did he get it? Kruckemeyer and Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Kruckemeyer and Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Kruckemeyer and Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Kruckemeyer and Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
So, everybody's talking about the ring.
It's pretty great, huh?
Pretty great. It's amazing. You gotta tell me, man. Where'd you get it?
Kruckemeyer and Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Kruckemeyer and Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Kruckemeyer and Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Kruckemeyer and Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
So let's see it. I absolutely love it. He did a fabulous job picking it out. I couldn't be happier.
Well, I had a lot of help.
I bet I know where it came from.
Kruckemeyer and Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Kruckemeyer and Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Kruckemeyer and Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Kruckemeyer and Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
It'll take at least 3 runs for the Otters to tie this game or 4 to win it. As we go to the bottom half of the 9th inning, it's Traverse City 5 and Evansville 2 here on a Father's Day Sunday. Otters hoping to go for the series sweep, but we'll have to go through the closer for Traverse City, Matt Williams. He's 0-0 this season. This will be his 13th appearance. 2.64 ERA. He's got 2 saves, 17 innings, 14 strikeouts, 9 walks, and 14 hits allowed. It'll be 2, 3, and 4 to lead things off for the Otters, and they just need base runners right now.
I would say take a pitch, take a strike. We need 3 runs. We need, as you said, we need base runners. So don't jump on the first pitch.
First pitch to Wells is on the outside corner, called strike 1. Williams, a little bit of a funky delivery, reminiscent of Kenley Jansen for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Their closer lifts the leg up very high, slowly brings it back down, and hovers it above the dirt before firing home as he does there. And Wells pops it up on the infield out in front of home plate. Pitcher calling for it, and he makes the catch in front of the mound as nobody else took charge, so Williams makes the catch himself for the first out.
Yeah, you had the catcher, the third baseman, the firstman. They're all watching. And the pitcher himself, as you said, he danced around, he made the catch.
You can see him shielding his eyes at first. I think everybody was trying to deal with the sunshine.
Yeah.
And Williams figured, well, if nobody else is going to call for it, I might as well make the play. So there's one away. Now Ryan Long standing in. First pitch to him. Fastball just a hair low, 1-0.
Well, I don't see you've got Gardner on deck.
1-0 pitch to Long. Shuffles his feet as that misses inside, 2-0. Long 0 for 3 today. Flown out to left and bounced out to first twice. 2-0 pitch. Long showing bunt. Instead, it's a pitch right down the middle as he's just trying to throw off the pitcher Williams. But he's not affected as he pours it over for strike one. 5-2 the score. 1 out, bottom half of the ninth inning. Otters down by 3. The pitch. Slider off the outside corner. It misses, 3-1. Long very adept at drawing the walk. Knows the Otters just need men on. Start a little bit of a rally. Head in the count, 3-1. The offering. Hits it hard on the ground and through the hole on the right side. The right fielder Bernard picks it up towards the right field line and gets it on in. Long with the hard single to right. The Otters have at least one base runner here in the ninth inning as Jeff Gardner strides to the plate.
I tell you, Ron took a wicked swing at that one. I mean, he had a quick bat, a very quick bat.
You could hear it now. It's like a gunshot off the bat as well.
Normally he slaps at the ball, but that time he really had a quick bat.
So now it's Gardner. This is where that insurance run for Traverse City proved so vital in the top of the frame. First pitch. Fastball inside, 1-0. Gardner with his power. Had Beardsley been able to finish off a scoreless frame, could have had an opportunity to tie the game here with a man on board, but instead it'll take one more base runner to get the tying run to the plate as the 1-0 pitch is just a little bit down and away for ball 2. And Williams losing a little bit of control now. Fell behind 3-1 on Long. Now 2-0 on Gardner. 1 out. Otters down by 3, bottom half of the ninth. The pitch. Gardner swings and fouls it straight back. Got a fastball to hit, but can't square it up. Travis Harrison on deck representing the tying run for the Otters, who are hoping to complete the sweep. We were tied at 2 going into the 8th. The Traverse City has put up 3 runs in the 8th and 9th innings to jump ahead 5-2 and salvage this series. The pitch. Chopped foul down the first base side towards the Otters bullpen. Counts 2-2 on Gardner. Jeff digs back in. Williams comes ready. Slide steps home. The pitch. Bounced on the ground to the second baseman, Dudo. On to second for 1. Back to first. It's going to be late, as Dudo had to range towards his left side, towards the right field side to field that before turning and throwing to second to get the lead runner. As Gardner beat out the tail end to avoid the game-ending double play, and it will be up to Travis Harrison to keep the line moving with 2 outs. The Otters down to their final one here tonight as they trail 5-2. Travis 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts in this ball game. Those at-bats all came against Havard, the starter in line for the win for Traverse City. The first pitch popped high in the air down the first base side. First baseman Lowry gives it a look, but that one will land well out of play. And it's strike 1. Gardner not being held on at first, so he'll probably take second on this 0-1 pitch if Harrison takes it. 2 outs, Otters down 5-2 here in the finale of this 3-game series. Otters took the first 2 games. We're hoping for the sweep tonight. The pitch just outside as Gardner advances up to second on the defensive indifference.
Got to give him a stolen base on that.
No, not technically. Defensive indifference.
Now, why would they not deny him? Why would they deny him a stolen base?
Because the defense did not try to stop him as The 1-1 pitch is called strike 2, 1-2 on Harrison. Because nobody was holding on Gardner, the catcher made no effort to make a throw to second as well. They were just handing him second base, so he does not get credit for the steal.
Well,
it's a little bit of a quirky rule. A lot of people don't agree with it.
I don't agree with it.
1-2 to Harrison. Down in the dirt, blocked by the catcher, Patrick. Gardner holds up at second. A lot of people say, well, even if he's giving them the base, he still has to take it. Still technically a stolen base, but it's a weird, quirky rule. Its official scorers installed. I forget when.
Yeah, it's new to me, and and I don't agree with it.
But it's more created to protect the catchers from having their stolen base numbers go too far south. The 2-2, foul tipped back to the screen. Harrison stays alive. So then that way, if runners get on in the 8th or 9th inning and they makes no attempt to throw them out, his stolen base or caught stealing percentage won't go too far down.
So you rob Peter to pay Paul.
Yep, exactly.
Okay, just disagree.
So it's 2-2 on Harrison. Gardner at second, 2 away. The pitch just off the outside corner for ball 3. So that one missed just barely.
Look up and say thank you.
We'll see if Harrison will take advantage of the new life. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Otters down by 3, tying run on deck. Williams comes ready. The payoff pitch. Fouled straight back to the backstop. Count will stay 3-2.
You know, that rule is like the international rule of putting the runner on second in extra inning games, which I don't agree with either. It takes away from the game. You want to shorten the game, but yet, you know, when they invented it, they didn't think of those things.
So it's 3-2 still on Harrison, trying to extend this ball game for Joe Lytle on deck. Payoff pitch. Popped back and foul out of play. And we'll do the payoff one more time. The score is 5-2 Traverse City. Evansville trying to stage an extremely late comeback, something that they're not unfamiliar with. With 2 outs last Sunday against River City, they strung together 3 straight hits to tie that game. Well, they'll need a few more than that to tie this one. They're down by 3 here in the 9th. Traverse City trying to avoid the sweep. Williams, the closer, comes set just above the belt. The payoff again. Harrison swings and misses. The fastball blows by him. He's the final out of the game. Traverse City salvages the finale of this 3-game set, 5-2. We'll take a short break and be back with the post-game recap and the final line scores. The final score from Bosse Field, Traverse City 5, Evansville 2, here on WUEV 91.5 FM and the Kruckemeyer & Kahn Otters Digital Network.
Why Old National Bank? Old National Bank began in 1834 with just one room and a passion for helping people. We are honored and grateful to be the financial partner for so many businesses, families, and individuals like you. From our commitment to safety and security to our promise of service that will exceed your expectations, we want to be your bank for life. Old National Bank, member FDIC.
Have you been looking for a way to learn more about the University of Evansville experience? Well, Purple Visit Day is a great way to learn more about how to become a UE student. Join us on campus Friday, June 22nd, 8:15 a.m. to 2 p.m. Spend the day on campus. Learn about financial aid and scholarships, student life, Harlexton, tours of campus, and meetings with faculty. Purple Visit Day is coming June 22nd. For more info or to register, go to evansville.edu/visit.
This Evansville Otters broadcast is made possible through support from New Image Travel. New Image Travel provides motor coach charter service to the United States and Canada with pickup within a 150-mile radius of Evansville. A full list of New Image Travel's offerings can be found online at newimagecharter.com. New Image Travel can be reached toll-free at 1-800-432-6213. New Image Travel, a proud supporter of Evansville Otters baseball.
So what is still a successful series for the Otters, but they are denied the sweep here on Sunday as they fall 5-2 to Traverse City. Evansville had opportunities in this game. They We're tied at 2 entering the 8th inning, but the bullpen let them down today after a stellar performance yesterday. Couldn't quite get it done here tonight, or this afternoon rather. The Otters fall 5-2. John Havard, the winner for Traverse City, as he was stellar in this one. Sean Adler, the loser, and Matt Williams picks up the save as he pitched a scoreless 9th inning. And Bill, what's your takeaway from today? An off day tomorrow, and then on to Florence.
Well, you know, we spoke about timely hitting, and here you had a 2-2 game, and all of a sudden we got the single and 2 doubles, and before you know it, we're 4-2. And that's what the Otters did not do today. They had, 4 hits total, and you can't win with 4 hits.
Yeah, and the good part about baseball is you can't win them all. We'll always have another game tomorrow, at least not this time. There'll be a game on Tuesday, however, as the Otters will be back in action against the Florence Freedom. And for our player of the game today, remember, fans, the Otters postgame player of the game is brought to you by Western Ribeye. When you're craving excellence, Western Ribeye and Ribs satisfies. Call 812-476-5405 to make reservations. Player of the game in my book has got to be John Havard for Traverse City. Picks up the win, 7 innings, 3 hits, 2 runs, 1 walk, 6 strikeouts. Retired the last 12 batters he faced. He was truly terrific today.
Yeah, but how does he get that steak?
Considering Traverse City isn't coming back, I don't know how he's going to get it.
I know. Well, you know, if he needs a sub, I'm available.
So Havard, our player of the game after his stellar performance. The Otters offense just not there tonight, as they collected only 4 hits. Rosatello with the big 2-run triple back in the 2nd inning, but after that, not much doing, as the Otters failed to score after that point and fell 5-2. The Otters will have a day off tomorrow and then be back in action on Tuesday. Florence Freedom will start a 3-game series in Florence at UC Health Stadium and try and continue their winning ways. They take 2 out of 3 from Traverse City. The Otters had a chance to move into first place today. They were a game back, and with a River City loss, they could have tied the Rascals atop the division, but instead will stay at least 1 game back, or possibly 2 if River City wins. But that's stuff to be handled with tomorrow, as we'll wrap things up here from Bosse Field. Your final score, our final line score is Traverse City, 5 runs, 9 hits, no errors. For the Otters, 2 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error. John Havard, the winner, the loser. And Matt Williams gets the save for Traverse City as the Beach Bums improve to 13-19. The Otters fall to 17-15 and remain in second place in the Frontier League Western Division. And they'll be back in action on Tuesday after an off day tomorrow. And Bill, when we come back, we'll have a nice long homestand. Hopefully a few wins to celebrate about there.
Yeah, the ball players get a chance to stay in their beds for, besides, 2 or 3 nights, and that's it. Then back on the road. This way here, they'll have, a 6 or 7 day homestand.
9 game, okay. 10-day homestands. So be sure to come out to Bosse Field for that. You don't want to miss it, as the Otters drop this one, but we'll have more to play come Tuesday against the Florence Freedom. Final score here from Bosse Field, Traverse City 5, Evansville 2. Thank you, Bill McCune. It's been fantastic this weekend. Can't wait for when we return.
Well, I enjoyed working with you, and especially when we got a guy back at the station by the name of Paul Mattingly, who really keeps us in tune. And between the 3 of us, hey, happy Father's Day, everybody.
Yeah, happy Father's Day once again to every father out there in Otterland. Hopefully it was a good one for you, as the Otters can't pick up the victory, though, as they fall 5-2 here at Bosse Field. Want to thank, of course, Paul Mattingly back in the studio, and for my partner along on this journey we call Otters Baseball, Bill McCune. I've been Sam Jelnick here on WUEV 91.5 FM. You've been listening to Evansville Otters Baseball here on WUEV 91.5 FM and the Kruckemeyer and Kahn Otters Digital Network.
Right, and I'll tell you what, you're talking about that Western Ribeye. I went there the other day, and I told you. They mentioned, hey, I recognize the voice, but I didn't get the free dinner.